Ba-ba-da. Ba-ba-da. Ba-ba-da-da-da-bum. That took a little longer than I thought it would. Ba-ba-da-ba, ba-ba-da. Okay. Ahem. Let me do the intro. Hello everyone, it's Bebop07 here. Sorry for the lag, we're just loading in, so it's taking a second. Welcome back to Minecraft, my farming world, my beautiful world. And today we are doing nothing but fishing. Pretty much. I might do something else, but we're gonna see. I'm just feeling like fishing today. And I've already gotten some good stuff, so I'm really excited to see. We are going to go ahead and I'm gonna grab some like extra chests, extra barrels, because I intend to just fish away, okay? We're gonna fish. Also, look. Now, reforming isn't the greatest, but at least I'm able to slowly improve my stuff, which is very nice. And we have a really good fishing rod for today. We have an Unbreaking 3, Luck of the Sea 3, and Mending fishing rod. Because I'm like, you know what? I've already been getting some good stuff. I'm gonna keep getting some good stuff from fishing. So we're gonna go get all of these extra barrels, these extra chests, and we are going to just... We're gonna fish. We're gonna fish, Luz. We're gonna fish. I'm honestly so excited. It's been a really stressful year for me. Insanely stressful. I'm sure for a lot of people it's been stressful. And I feel like I'm just really looking forward to this opportunity to actually relax, to actually take a breath, a moment. Here, I'm going to put the stuff we're not using up and away. I'm going to keep this out because I might need it, and I'll keep the bread. But this other stuff can go up for now. It can go up. Do I have a fence? I do have a fence. So we're going to make a really cute lamppost by our fishing area. Maybe eventually I'll make a proper fishing dock for whenever we want to do fishing stream in the future. But for now, we're just fishing off the side of a mountain. But I just really want to sit and fish and get excited about what we're getting and just kind of take a breather, because life is insane and stressful, and I want some time to just enjoy not dealing with the stress, just breathing, you know, just chatting, just fishing. And oh my gosh, look at what I've already gotten. Backstabbing 3 looks insane. There's also, we're gonna be able to get so many kitty cats. Look at all the fish. We can make some new fish dishes. And power 3, another reforming, which I will probably take off. I'm hoping we get some more mending out of this. This is a power 3 bow that had the mending previously that I... Well, no, this is a completely different one. Just look at this. Just look. Isn't it great? And then, yeah, well, anyway, I decided to put a chest down because I didn't want to, like, I want to see what we get from fishing today. And I'm intending to hold this in my offhand so that it will still get all the XP. And actually, I don't know if I really need to hold it in my offhand, but I just want to make sure it gets the EXP. And we have barrels and stuff, so I'm going to go ahead and we're just gonna set up a wall of barrels, and maybe I'll do it like this. We're just gonna have a wall of barrels here. I have my sleeping bag that I'll probably keep by me, and yeah, we could start organizing it. So maybe anytime we get enchanting books, this can be for enchanted books. And then maybe what we'll do, this can be for like enchanted weapons or gear or bows or whatever, is we just fill this chest up. And whenever it's full, we, I don't know what to do with the nautilus shell actually. Whenever it's full, we just stick the stuff over here. I'm just going to call this miscellaneous goods. And we'll put this here for now. And we'll just have it at that. You know, it's already getting kind of late in Minecraft, but we're just here to talk today. We're going to fish, we're going to have fun, we're going to talk about silly stuff, And I'm just here to relax. I got seeds. That's what I'm here to do. If I do anything else, it's probably going to be working on a shed or starting to get materials for a shed for our wheat and carrots, because I've been wanting to do that and just like set up like a proper storage room for it. I've been really wanting to. But for the most part, I just want to fish. I want to have some time to lay back and a breeze. Yeah, I got fish. And look, I'm really excited because let's see. Oh gosh, I can't see like, well, that did up the duration. I'm so glad we have mending because we have luck of the C3, and I'm hoping we'll get some really good stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I want some good stuff. I'm really hoping that we'll get mending this way because I'm tired of trying to mess around with the villagers. We got a villager who sells reforming, which is great, but I mean, like, I want all my gear to have mending, so I'm hoping that we get some good enchants. You know what I mean? And not gonna lie, I'm really excited to get some fish because we keep seeing cats spawn because we have so many villagers, and I really want to tame more of the kitties. I need more friends. I need more cats to help keep creepers away. You know? Oh, look at the smoke. Oh. We're gonna go ahead, we'll sleep, and then we'll fish again. Look at how much our mending bow has already gone up. Isn't that insane? Look at that. It's already nice and bright green. So we'll fill up our inventory, maybe, and then we fill this up, and then, I don't know. We have all the barrels. We have a ton of chests. Yeah. But yeah. No, I kind of got tired of messing with the villagers. And I was like, you know what? Fishing is one of the things that I absolutely adore about Minecraft, and I'd like to just sit and fish for an hour or two and just enjoy it. And honestly, sometimes I feel like it's easier to get books from fishing, although we've got nothing but fish so far. I feel like I was getting so lucky yesterday, and today it's just like only fishy foosh. But you know what? That's fine. We're definitely gonna have to build a bit of a dock, and maybe, I mean, this is very water bound, so we'll have to build like maybe like an all-around dock just going around, and then you have like an extended portion for boats and stuff, just so that we have more good fishing spots. Oh, what if we had like a fishing house? Like, you see that house over there, right? And maybe that's like, we have fishing streams in the future, and we have like a proper place to... I just got a saddle. Nice. I honestly think I have quite a few saddles, but I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm just really looking forward, honestly, to seeing what the haul after this is going to be. It's going to be nice. At least cross your fingers. I hope it's going to be nice. You know, and this is actually the one stream. Sorry, I'm going to move my keyboard so you're going to hear that a little bit. Well, she's not coming up here. Never mind. Where, oh, we got leather booties. Are they enchanted? Nope. Hello there. Another terrapin. I think you can trade fish to depth mermorphs as well. So we're also getting a solid supply of trade materials to trade with all these mermorphs around our areas. You know? Hey Sushi, how you doing? What's up? We're just fishing. We're just relaxing today, okay? We're enjoying the water. We're enjoying the fishy foosh. I'm already feeling the stress, kind of like, oh, the curse of being an anxious person. Way too stressed all the time. Also, Cammy, what? What? If you guys hear Cammy in the background, it's just, I guess it's normal at this point, isn't it? But yes, hello, hello. I do have, like, I have a fishing setup, and we have a really good bow. A bow? Goodness gracious. Fishing rod. It's got luck of the C3, it's got unbreaking 3, and it's also got mending, so it's not going to break on us, which means hopefully we get some really good stuff. So far, I've gotten, this is all I've gotten from our fishing so far. Saddle's not bad. I feel like yesterday I was getting some really good stuff, which I already organized into our little barrel setup here. Got a little cute lantern. And ooh, it's raining. I don't know. I forget. Does raining do anything? Let me see. Ooh, I guess I leveled. Oh, I wonder how much, you know, I started with 2 levels. We'll see how high of a level I'll be at the end of this. And oh, good job, good job. That is an achievement for sure. More fish. Raining. Oh, it's been raining a lot where I am actually. It's been raining so much. Like 2 days straight, I swear it was just constant rain. Maybe that's also why I'm feeling so off. Because it was so gray. Like there was no sun. It was just like, it was just so much water. It was so gray and dreary and it just felt off. And it kind of sucked because I had just worked 6 days straight and then I got 3 days off in a row. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to really get to relax. And I just feel like this, I just had this weird anxiety. And I think part of it was the rain. I'm like, darn it. So this is needed. And it's a nice reintroduction into this Minecraft world for sure. I really want to build that shed. And I'm hoping we get some good enchants. Ooh, we got a rod. We got a fishing rod. What's it got? Unbreaking 3 and Luck of the Sea 2. Can you get Luck of the Sea 4 or something in this game? I think you might be able to. We'll have to check. We'll have to check with our goblin traders because I'm pretty sure one of them has like a higher Luck of the Sea trade. So we might be able to get like an even more beefy fishing rod than we already have, which might be like a mild interruption to our fishing if I can get an even better one. Or maybe just prep it for the next time we have a fishing stream, you know? Look at that guy. Just a depth mermorph. Hey, buddy. Hey, Dan. I'm calling you Dan. How you doing? Do I trade fish to you to get stuff? I got a lot of fish. Got a lot of fishy foosh. Wow. Okay, so raining does get you a lot more when you're fishing. I feel like it's been amped up. Like it takes like so much less time. Dan's just swimming over there. He kind of scared me a bit earlier. I was like, what is that shape in the water? Is there some like big monster in there that I'm gonna have to deal with later? No, it's just Dan. Speaking of, well, you're not a monster, Cammy. She is now on top of my table in front of my keyboard. So if you guys are wondering about any cat noises or something, or you hear weird sounds, she's probably trying to rub up against the mic. And she might be potentially snoring if she falls asleep. Just to give you a heads up, there is now a cat in front of my keyboard. But yeah, oh my goodness. So like, again, this is a stream where I'm just going to be babbling a lot. So maybe the kind of stream that is perfect for putting on in the background when you just kind of want background noise, but you don't want to pay too much attention to. Hopefully this is a good one for that. But like, my husband found like a chocolate chip cookie recipe and it's so good, but it's also like so hefty that if I eat one cookie, like I want to eat a ton. But if I'm not careful, especially if I'm like feeling lazy and I don't have anything else, it makes you feel like so bleg. So blah. You know what I mean? They're so good, but they're so hefty. Hello, Air. Hi, hi. Welcome. Do you have any more pigeons for me today? Oh, excuse me. Excuse me, Cammy. I'm sorry. You do have a new pigeon for me today. What was that? Did you see that? Something jumped over there. The zebra dove. Oh my gosh. I really need to spend a day where we just pick animals. Maybe this could be a stream where we just pick animals and we research them together. We research them, we learn facts about them, and maybe the animals that we pick I can draw. So like I'm planning to do that, like a doggy art stream soon. Maybe we pick species and we actually learn about them instead of just being like, oh, that'd be cool to draw. Because I'm sitting here like, I do love animals. And the zebra dove sounds really cool. You know, I've got my phone over here. I'll look it up. Cammy is not appreciative that I'm doing other things. You want pets. I'm giving you pets. And then you get mad that I'm giving you pets. But you get mad when I'm not giving you pets because I'm streaming. We got another fishing rod. What's it say? What's it say? Oh, sorry, Cammy. I saw you. Okay, Unbreaking 3, Lure 2. Ooh. Reforming. Another reforming. So for those of you who may not know what reforming is, it's specific, like it's a mod enchant. Basically, it's like it's kind of like a in between mending. So it very slowly repairs your armor and your tools while they're in use. It's best for when you're like doing stuff around your base, and because it will not repair if it's not on you. So like when you don't have mending, it's decent enough at the start. A white lion. Ooh. And you have a big list. Yeah, that'd be so much fun. Because, like, I do love learning about animals, but sometimes it's hard to get myself to sit down to documentaries, although that's changing a little bit recently. I watched one that was really interesting about, like, how animals keep themselves clean and their hygiene and stuff and everything, and what they do to, like, avoid insects and stuff like that. And I thought that was pretty cool. It was really funny. I felt like they dissed, I think it was like African buffalo, they dissed quite a bit. And I was like, man, you really gotta be harshing on them. Like, they're in the sun all day. Of course they're gonna be a little stinky. But yeah, that'd be so much fun. Oh, we don't have a fish coming. Okay, Cammy, we're one hand moving because Cammy's in front of my keyboard right now. Let's look up a zebra pigeon because I really want to see it. Oh my gosh, they look so cute. They look so, like, I don't know how else to say it, toasty? Does that make sense? Let's scoot a little forward. Sorry if I'm moving weird. Again, Cammy is she's in front of my keyboard. In front of my keyboard. We're starting to get some good stuff. I'm glad I'm getting more reforming. I'm hoping to get more mending. I'm really hoping, and this is a high hope, but I got one mending. Like, of course it was off camera when I was fishing. I got one mending. And I put it on this fishing rod. Maybe. Oh! We got a mending. We got a mending. Right when I said it. Ha 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 ha. Oh my gosh. That's so cool. I'm very happy now. But I'm hoping for more mending. I want mending for all of my armor and all of my most used tools. And blue-bellied roller. Let's go ahead. Actually, I also want to look up white lions. They are beautiful. I believe it's like... I'm trying to remember... Oh no, I missed! I missed it! Yeah, let's see. White lions... Yeah, they're not albinos. Leucistic? Reduced pigmentation due to genetic mutation. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's like they're not albinos, which is a different thing. But I know they had some sort of like pigment lack. But that is really cool. They look pretty cool. And then we have another wonderful birdie recommend. They are. I also feel like melanistic lions, I swear they gotta exist, right? That's a thing, right? Like they gotta be real. But I also feel like for lions, that's pretty rare. Oh, there she goes. Cammy's off. By the way, if you guys hear any clanking in the background, my dear beloved husband is doing dishes. So that's what that noise is. Let me see. Blue-bellied Blue-bellied roller. What a cool name, too. Animals are so wild. They're so wild. I know I've talked about some of my favorites before. Oh my gosh, that's so stunning. That's so stunning. Like, they're just so blue. Like, that is a very vibrant blue. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Blue-bellied rollers are beautiful. You know what? We're just sitting and chilling. Let's learn about blue-bellied rollers. And then I will also look up duck flowers. Let me get a new tab up for that and maybe we'll learn about those because I have not heard of duck flowers. I just recently learned about a flower from my sister-in-law called the harbinger of spring. And they're like really itty bitty little flowers. And it's just like, what a bad butt name. Isn't that awesome? Like the harbinger of spring. That's crazy to me. Let's see. We'll look up duck flowers. And then we're going to learn about the blue-bellied roller. Everybody watching this video now or later, just look them up. They're insanely stunning. Beautiful birds. It's just they're so vibrant. Oh my gosh, they look like duck feet. Is that why they're called the... Because like they also make me think of lilies. Whew, thought I lost the fish. We didn't lose it. Hello, Mr. Squid. Where'd Dan go? I guess Dan's like off in the depths again. He's a was it depth mermorph? Depth mermorph. I feel like if I'm not careful, I'm gonna say something like depth mermorph. You know what I mean? Like depth. It's just the kind of words. These are some wild colors on these flowers. They're like purple lily pads. Does that make sense? Like their shape makes me think of like purple lily pads like you see in games and stuff like that. And I mean, obviously in real life, but wow. And they have such long tails too. That's kind of cute. I guess they're also called the pelican flower. Are they different? Oh my gosh. I see. I can see why they're called the duck flower. There's some, like, I'm seeing like the open pictures of it. And now I'm seeing somewhere it's like the shape. Oh, speaking of lily pads. Okay. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Let's see. We'll read the Wikipedia on that. Might as well. Let's do some educating. We're just fishing here. We're just fishing. We're just talking about random stuff. Let's see. Oh, there is no way I'm going to be able to pronounce any of these names. Tracheophytes? Kingdom? Plantae? Ah! Oh, I got another saddle! Clade? Tracheophytes? Sir? This guy just tried to push me off the cliff! I'm like, why is my character moving? My character shouldn't be moving. I'm looking at my phone while we're fishing and I'm looking at cool flowers. Why is my character moving? This turtle just tried to push me into the water. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Well, love you.
Love you too. Sorry, that was my husband. I asked him to bring me a cup of water because I forgot. But I was already late to the stream, so I was like, gotta start. Here, we'll look at the information. Oh, these are really cool. Side view. Oh, yeah, now I see. It's the side view. That's why they're called duck flowers. Okay, because the front view makes me think of lily pads. The shape. Let's look at the description. We'll just read the first bit. Let's see. oh, well, I'll try. Aristolochia grandiflora produces large solitary flowers from the axis of leaves. Leaves are cordate and can be up to, I don't know what that means, it can be up to 25 centimeters wide. See, plants are not my shtick normally. I've always been more into the animal side of nature. I need to brush up on my plant lore, for real. I really need to. Flowers are heart-shaped, 10 to 20 centimeters wide, or for those of us who aren't as familiar with the, what is it? The non-metric, is it the metric system? Oh my gosh. They're like basically like 4-ish inches to 8-ish inches, like wide, not long. Wait, wide? Yeah. Yeah? Yeah, we'll say that. And they have tails that are up to 24 inches, so they do have really long tails. I was noticing that. It's like they got really long tails. They are really pretty. They are really pretty. I've never seen them. Never in my life heard of them until now. This is new to me. The flower is green-white with purple/brown veins. The center of the flower is darker colored, which attracts pollinators, along with a distinctive odor to its reproductive elements. The flower has 3 sections. Oop. Oh, I leveled up! Oh, how are we already level 10? That's crazy. Let's see, because I started fishing today at level 2. I just want you guys to keep that in mind. We're going to see how high of a level I get, and we're going to see how much we fill up everything with this stream of fishing. Let's see, it has 3 sections. The utricle, tube, and limb, characteristic to all Aristolochiaceae. I'm sorry. Aristolochiaceae? Chiaceae? I'm sorry. Oh, really? You heard about him in a movie? I'm sorry. My pronunciation was terrible. Forgive me. Forgive me. Now we will read about the blue-bellied roller that hopefully I can like give better information on. Yeah, I think maybe my next stream will be that art stream, and we'll go about it from that angle. Perchance, or maybe with the next one, because there are so many different dog breeds too that are like, they have their own unique traits, kind of like type of dogs they were bred for, you know, like the type of activities they were bred for, such as like different hunting dogs. Were they chasers? Were they seekers? Were they bred to just swiftly gather the prey? Are they guard dogs? That's more my shtick. I really need to start learning about plants though. So if you guys have plants that you're like, hey, you should look at this because it's really cool, by all means. That's kind of what we're here for today. We're just chatting about stuff. Ah! I caught it. Oh, I got a... What is this? A tripwire hook. Okay, there we go. Look at this. We have so much fish. So many fishy foosh. The blue-bellied roller, I'm not going to try to pronounce its Latin name, is a member of the roller family of birds which breeds across Africa in a narrow belt from Senegal to Northeast Democratic Republic of the Congo. Okay. It is a, let's see, it is a resident apart from, oh, we're going to go sleep. Apart from some local seasonal movements in mature moist savanna dominated by Isoberlinia trees. Isoberlinia trees? Might be pronouncing that wrong. Sorry if I am. Oh, speaking of, I actually have a custom tree over there that I built that's pretty much done. It might just need a few more leaves, but I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, and it should glow at night, so when it gets dark again, I'll zoom in over there, and we'll go up close so you guys can see it, because I want to start trying to practice custom foliage around our city and everything. And I'm starting to think about what I want to build next in the town. But let's learn more about what they eat and stuff. Let's see, description. Oh, it's a large bird. Oh, that's big. Oh, I missed it. But I clicked. I heard the thing and I clicked. But not fast enough. The blue-bellied roller is a large bird nearly the size of a jackdaw. At 28 to 30 centimeters, aka 11 to 12 inches, that's a pretty decently sized bird. That's a lot bigger than they give me. They straight up look like small birds. I guess they're not. Like when you see a picture of them, they look like itty bitties. You know? They just vibe. They have like short bird energy. I'm sorry. But they really do. So that's interesting. It has a very dark brown back. Okay. A buffy or chalky white head, neck, and breast. And then the rest of the plumage is mainly blue. Insanely vibrant blue. Like navy blue. Like indigo blue, like blue, blue, blue. It's just like, it's really, really blue. That's partly why I'm kind of like, whoa. Because you normally don't see that intense of a blue in the wild, you know? Like it's, if I remember right. Now, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but blue is one of the more rarely, like, naturally occurring colors out there. Like, it's more rare. It's not that common. Which is partially why a lot of people... Well, no, everybody has all different favorite colors, but it's like... That's why I'm not surprised when a lot of people, like, prefer blue. It's not a very common color, truthfully. Let's see. The adults have 2.4-inch tail streamers. The males and females are similar, but the juvenile is a drabber version of the adult. Makes sense. You don't want your babies to be as obvious to predators. The blue-bellied roller is striking in its strong, direct flight, with the brilliant blues of the wings contrasting with the dark back and cream-colored and the tail streamers around behind. The call of the blue-bellied roller is a harsh clicking ga-ga-ga sound. Ga-ga-ga? Like, ga-ga-ga-ga-ga-ga-ga? Like that? That's crazy. Yeah, blue is really rare, which is why when you see things like blue flowers and stuff, like cornflowers and everything, it is really interesting. And like blue morphos, you know, butterflies are crazy, which by the way, they're wild. Did you know that they prefer like eating basically like rotting matter? Pretty sure it's the blue morphos who do that one, which I was like, oh, what do you know? What do you know? Butterflies, interesting. Kind of like vultures. They like carrion. That's the word. And blue ants? Oh my gosh, dude. Ants as a whole are wild. I don't know. I wonder if I have seen blue ants. I feel like I have, like, heard of them. Let me see. Blue. Oh my gosh, please, 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 please. Okay, I think we're about to get like a thing come out. Look, the bubbles are going crazy. Here comes the fish. Here it comes. Got it. Yeah. I mean, hey, there are a lot of creatures in the world that, you know, they're like nature's cleanup crew. I guess even the butterflies had to have one. Ants are like, all of them are essentially cleanup crews. Oh my gosh, that's so wild. Whoa. Whoa, they're so shiny and their legs are really red. Like if you look at blue ants, they're kind of freaky. They're kind of freaky. Dude, ants as a whole are just such an interesting like species or just like group of creatures because they're so organized. They're so organized. There are ants that farm. There are ants that farm mushrooms. There are ants that like farm like aphids. There are ants that like they have like, I don't know, organized warfare, which is crazy. And they have like really strong systems and everything. And then you have like, I mean, like trapjaw ants are nuts and scary. Their bites probably hurt like nobody's business. And then there's also like the ants. I wish I could remember the exact type of ant, but there's an ant that like coexists with acacia trees. And if like say if a giraffe is trying to eat off of their acacia tree, they have no problem going and just attacking a whole giraffe. Like they're like, excuse me, did I say you could come near our tree? No, get away from our tree. Like they can be really defensive. And it's like a, gosh, I forget what's the word for that kind of relationship in nature. It'll come back to me at some point. But ants are wild. Ants are wild. Whoop. Oh yeah. There are a couple of instances with that kind of plant. Do you think it's the acacia that I was just talking about that does that? Because that's very similar. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there was another, because one interesting thing about like evolution and nature is a lot of similarities pop up in different areas of like just creatures evolving in a very similar way. So it's like I wouldn't be surprised if that kind of repeated with in a different climate, entirely different scenario, because it's beneficial. It's like a mutually beneficial exchange. It's kind of like there's a spider species that's friends that not friends, but will often like live with these little toads, and like these little frogs. And it's because the frogs keep insects and stuff away from the spider's eggs. So it takes care of the predators from the spider's eggs, and the frogs will live with them because the spiders will protect them from other predators. Which it's a little bit risky because sometimes the spiders might go after the frog, but usually they don't because it's more beneficial for the frog to be alive to protect their eggs. But isn't it wild that that's a thing? That they're like little animal relationships. Like look at wolves and ravens. I think it's ravens specifically. It's almost like in a way ravens are retaming wolves. It's kind of scary sometimes, but it's just really fascinating. Birds are smart, especially corvids. Birds are smart. Like scary smart. Oh man, I don't really see, I feel like I've been seeing more ravens or I think they're ravens, maybe crows. We have, I think both, because they're surprisingly big birds, you know. One thing that I do miss seeing that I don't see all the time now is I miss seeing grackles. I don't really see them where I live. Like if you're in Texas, grackles are all over the place, and they're really funny birds. And they are, if I recall, in the corvid family. They're really funny little birds. They're just so fun to watch. They just had so much personality, and I kind of miss seeing that. We do have crows and ravens around here, but I don't really get a chance to observe them as often as I would like. But they're just such an interesting, like, vein of birds. They're just so intelligent. It's fascinating. But yeah, if you're interested about, like, I know a lot of my viewers are interested in wolves and all of that stuff. So most of you guys probably already know about the symbiotic. That's what it is. The like symbiotic. Is that right? Is it symbiotic relationship that they have with ravens? But like ravens will alert them to people trying to take their carcasses. They will hover over enemies so that wolves know where to get, like where to chase them and stuff. And it works for them because ravens can share in the kill, in the rewards, in the food. And wolves are able to like better protect their stuff. They have warnings and everything. And it's really funny. It's just really funny how it's happening. It's like they're working together. They're buddies. I'm not too surprised. It's fun to watch. It's fun to learn about. This is just reminding me, like, I have a really good documentary channel that I've really enjoyed personally. It's like Free Documentary Nature or something like that. Of course, I'm not great with the name. But they have a ton of free nature documentaries, and they're always putting a lot of stuff out. And it's like, I need to watch more of it because honestly, I do love learning about animals and everything. And it's fun. It's fun. It's fascinating, you know? I could talk forever about it. All the random animals out there. All the things you learn. Uh-oh. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. One more fish. Oh no. Oh, we're almost there. And it was a saddle. Okay, sleep time. We might get attacked by a random creature. Because that was a little bit pushing it. Are you in my wheat field? Are you over there? Where is this guy? You know what? I won't push it. Maybe he's underneath. Let's do some more fishing. Oh, I forgot. I do have a mending on my pickaxe. I'm so glad it's fully healed. And look at this. Almost fully reformed. How nice. Oh my gosh, so much fish. At least we got one other mending. Seeing a kestrel. Oh, courtship once. I almost missed that. I almost missed that comment, Air. Yeah, isn't that wild? That's so cool. I've seen, I don't know if I've seen anything like that. I've seen, there's like salamanders. I've seen like a couple, like a salamander couple running around an area before, and it's really fun to see them like chasing and setting up like their nests and everything, or wherever they're living. That was pretty fun. I wish I could remember exactly what they're called. They were like brown with like orange heads. Pretty cool. I don't know. It's fascinating. So fascinating. Saw a really interesting woodpecker recently. I swear, like, Missouri has all the woodpeckers. There are so many different types out here. There's so many. We have like the biggest type, which, it's like the red-capped, the red-headed woodpecker or something, which they all have very similar names. I'm trying to remember what the little one that I saw was. It's not the pileated woodpecker. There are so many different types, and I had gone and like read a bunch of them a while ago. But we have like 7 or something different types out here. There's a lot. There's so many. But, you know, you see them I feel like I see quite a few different types of birds out here. Like, you see all sorts of, like, chickadees. I've seen, like, summer tanagers. I've seen, like, maybe southern bluebirds. We got a bow. Ah! Yeah! We got another mending. Yes! And I'm really loving all of the unbreaking that we're seeing, too. That's great. All my stuff is gonna last. It's gonna last, okay? We're making some high quality tools. Ooh. Oh, yes. I think I know what you're talking about. I remember because my friend was talking about Orioles, and I swear I know what you're talking about already. Okay. I'm gonna look it up on my computer because honestly, I really hate using my phone. Sorry, not a phone person. I don't like phones. Oriole. Okay, let's see. I'll look up the Florida Oriole, but I'm pretty sure they were showing me. Let me see. Maybe I'm confusing it because there's like oh, yes! I do remember looking these guys up. I was thinking of a different one. But they're basically Halloween in a bird, aren't they? They're so pretty. They're literally just Halloween in a bird. I forget what the other Orioles that my friend was like bringing up what they are, but they were like purple, green, blue kind of thing. Purple, green, yellow primarily, and I think they had some red. They were like really colorful birds. The Florida one is really colorful too. It screams Halloween with that orangey pumpkin color and the like stark contrast between that and like the black wings and everything. Stunning. Enchanted book. What do we get? Hydrodynamic. Allows throwing weapons to work underwater. Huh. Okay. That's an interesting book. That's interesting. Maybe I should stop looking every single time we get something, but I feel like I want to know, and then we're going to be able to look at the end and be like, look at all the stuff we got. Maybe I'll separate the stuff that has mending. I don't know. They love grape jelly? How does one find that out? Did somebody just start making, like, just leave grape jelly out and they noticed that these birds started showing up and they spread the word? How does somebody find it out? Every time, like, something like that pops up, like a just random fact, it just makes me sit there and think, like, you know, there was somebody who decided to let milk kind of rot and turn into cheese. And they're like, yeah, that sounds good. It has the same vibe. You know what I mean? Like, I'm grateful. Your girl loves some cheese. You know? Big fan of cheese. But it's just funny to think about. Like, how do you go about finding that out? Boop. So much fish. So excited. Is my armor popping up every time the reform is working? think that's what it is. Getting so much fish from this. I'm gonna be able to trade. We're gonna be able to cook so many, like, fish dishes. It's gonna be great. Oh, okay. Yeah, so they do put grape jelly in feeders. I wonder why. That's really cool. I wonder, like, who thought to put grape jelly in a feeder? It kind of makes sense because, you know, it's fruity, it's very sugary. I would kind of picture hummingbirds liking it, but they probably wouldn't be able to digest that too well. Like, they're more strictly like sugar water, you know what I mean? You learn something new every day. That's crazy. I wonder... Man, that just makes me want to set up my bird feeder. There's, like, not really a great spot for it out here, but I want to set one up. It would be cool if you could set one up and then have, like, a camera so that you could watch it and be, like, just admire it. Like, my sister-in-law, she's got such a cool setup. She's got feeders all over, like, their property and everything. They have a flying squirrel that visits occasionally, or at least did for a while. And she's got cameras, so she gets pictures of it. I'm like, how did you set it up? Now, to be fair, they have a house. They have, like, a couple acres of, like, land. So they have a little more freedom, whereas, like, I don't. We're, like, renting. That's another saddle. And I'm just like, I want it, though, because it's so cool. You know, just all the creatures that'll show up and be like, hi, hey there, how you doing? Yeah, I'm just taking some seed, doing my monthly, or I guess like my daily shopping trip. How you doing? Because I know they also have like a couple of squirrels, obviously, who rate everything. I mean, even the flying squirrel. And then they have quite a few different birds that show up on a regular basis that she'll recognize. Oh, really? I imagine, like, upkeeping bird feeders and or making them especially, that's a lot of work. You know, like, it's definitely a hobby standpoint if you're able to. It's cool if you can, but I can see it getting tiring after a while, for sure. Like, especially if you're making them. Like, what goes into making a birdhouse? Like, I feel like every time you see people talking about, like, oh, like a woodworking class or carpentry class in school or something like that, they always make birdhouses. And I'm sitting here like, but what goes into making a good one? And what goes into making a good feeder? Oh, we level up again. I don't know. I don't learn. I really ought to learn. Like, this is... There's so much that I want to learn, you know? Doesn't it get overwhelming sometimes? Like, all the things you want to learn and you just don't know where to start. Did I just get another saddle? Guys, we're going to be able to tame everything. I have all the saddles. All the saddles. It's crazy. Saddled up. You know, I don't know if you guys can see my mini map over there, but there are a couple of bees because I've been growing oak trees because I use oak wood occasionally, mainly for like extra building stuff. I was growing trees. I didn't realize that if you did that, you could spawn bees. But there are just a couple flying around now. And I'm thinking like I ought to make like an apiary at some point. Really ought to make an apiary. That'd be so cool. There's so much that I gotta make. I really want to make like a proper little like shed stop. It's got to be a decent size because something that I really want to start for this world. Again, I want different storage solutions. My basement storage area is only so big, so it'll be good for me to have like specific storage rooms. And this is something that I do like seeing about more worlds, especially as they get bigger, is people having different locations for different aspects of their world so that they're constantly having to wander around and appreciate another saddle. We do appreciate the saddle, but like, you know, appreciating all the stuff that they did. And I want to do that too. I will say I'm mainly talking about like Fwit, but there's also this other guy, Dallas something. I'm mostly thinking about like his Vintage Story because he'll make a bunch of houses and then he moves on to another one, which Vintage Story looks like a really cool game, by the way. But I really want to set up a shed to store the wheat and the carrots in. What did... I just got driftwood? I mean, driftwood's really pretty. Don't get me... Oh, gosh, that's gorgeous. I just didn't expect to fish it up. I mean, that makes sense. That's really pretty. Okay. You know, I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it. I'll take it. I'm having fun fishing. I'm having fun with this. Are you having fun with this, sir? Yeah? Just chilling by the water? Yeah. It's a good time. Look at that. We got a sunset. Here, look. We still have the string there because we're fishing, but look at that. Scenic. Oh. Waiting. Oh, you're like... Are you laying eggs? You're like really pretty. Look at you. Look at all them colors. Were you the one that tried to push me off the cliff? What? I think it was a more brightly colored one, right? That tried to push me off the cliff? Oh, there's Dan. Hey, Dan. Hey. Hi. Oh, look, Dan. Look, Dan, it's Daryl. You guys having fun? They're going back down to the depths. Classic Dan and Daryl. Down in the depths. I'm pretty sure we can trade fish with them. We're gonna be able to like really figure out what mermorse trade because maybe it's just the river mermorse, but I swear it's all fish. Right? I'm pretty sure. And then you can also trade like in mermorse villages, like these aquamarines you get from killing drowned. And then maybe I'm wrong. Is it all fish now? I think you can still trade those aquamarines. Started at level 2, level 15 now. Anyway, what was I talking about earlier? Yeah. So I want to build that shed because I want to start getting straw golems. I want to start getting straw golems and I want to be able to have a place for them to like go put the wheat in and like maintain that. I want to have a good wheat storage. I think there's like with Ars Nouveau, I think there are ways that we can like auto craft it and stuff, but I want to like have a sizable amount of wheat, just wheat and carrots and stuff. And I want them to have a place to go, and they kind of need a place to go. And I got to figure out how to set that up. I want to learn because straw golems are adorable and it'll add some life to our farm. Like we'll have employees and we'll need to grow more apple trees because apparently they really like apples. So I just, you know, I want to be able to take care of our guys, and I'd like to have guys like constantly maintaining our farms so that I don't always have to go in there and do all the harvesting. And I also just want storage outside of our kitchen because our kitchen is so overflowing. It's insane. There's so much food in that Minecraftian kitchen, my guys. It's just, there's so much. There is much food. And I need a place that's specific for these like things and to have these sheds around my world that are just little storage setups that can hold all the things. Hold the wheat, the carrots. Let's turn them into these like, what? Do I have them on me? These carrot crates. Oh, you know, and then we can just have like one stack of each individual item or something, you know, or we'll have places to go if we notice we're out of an item in a kitchen. And then we can have a day in the future where we're like, it's going to be a cooking day. We're going to round the farm. We're going to pick some recipes, mark them down in a little journal or like a clipboard or something that we want to make. Then we can go. No, don't eat all the food. Don't eat all the food. Oh man. Do you think, oh my gosh, what if that was a thing? Like the villagers coming in and eating all your food. Can I give them food we make with like the modded stuff, like Pam's Harvest Craft? Or Farmer's Delight? Do you think they'd take it? Because that could have like, you know, like we made that, we made that like cake for the iron golems. But do you think they'd actually take it if I threw it at them? Like if I threw them a pie and they were like, yeah, that's great. I love strawberry pie. Thank you. That's like top tier. Do you think they'd eat it? Because the issue, honestly, at this point, I might need to let people into my kitchen. Yeah. Look, food is great, okay? I'm a foodie. I love food, okay? I love it. I don't blame you. There are definitely times where people are talking about food and I'm eating a delicious meal and I'm like, okay, where's my portion? I thought we were friends. Speaking of, what kind of stew? Do I have any of that stew? What kind of stew? But at this point in Minecraft, at least, I have so much food. I need help with it. So maybe that's something I'll do soon. Like we have this, and then maybe I'll have a day where it's just like we are focused about cooking as many dishes as we can with all the stuff that we have. Because like with this, we're aiming to do a lot of fishing. And then towards the end of the stream, we're going to organize all that we got. We're going to set it up. And maybe eventually I'll set up like, turn that place into a fishing house, right? And then set up a proper dock. You know? Just like for future fishing streams, because I really do want to do a lot of fishing streams because it's nice. And we've got a good fishing rod. I want to see if we can trade for a higher look of the sea. And then if we can trade for like, if we can get like lure on it. I don't know. Can you do lure and look at the sea on the same fishing rod? Oh, that's true. I can't do normal soups. For some reason, a lot of stews are different for me. But I have trouble with a lot of soup. But like there's like I'll do like pork stew, pork and beans kind of stew. Especially when I'm sick. Oh my gosh, you're right. I could open a restaurant. Look, this place only has a library. I've really been thinking about what building in the village I want to make next. Like what the purpose could be. And I'm thinking I might make another like trade village. I know I was talking about apartments, but I might, another trade village, another like trade. I could do a restaurant. Maybe I need to set up like an actual farmer's market and then we can make a restaurant that they're kind of supplying and that I'm quote unquote supplying with my freshly grown produce, you know? I really ought to look into that. Because that's actually a really fun idea. What kind of restaurant could it be? You know? Maybe it could be like all about like, I don't know. Maybe it's a bakery. So you've got your pies, maybe you have some of the more savory dishes or like chicken pot pie or something like that. You've got like your baked goods, like your croissant. You got your croissants. You got your muffins, your cupcakes. We could do a bakery. We could do maybe like Italian, you know, some classic spaghetti. Calzones are Italian, right? To anybody who's Italian watching this, I only know so much about cuisine, so forgive me. But we could do that. But if you are Italian and you're watching this and you have ideas for like what food we could include in an Italian restaurant, let me know. There are so many possibilities. Can you like look at how much space we really have to expand, right? Because we have my farm and my farm can go way back in the other direction. Like from that bridge to this point onward, it's really just the village. This is all my farm. And then that mountain could be more village. Oh my gosh. Hey, again, it is you. What? Why? That's a very green terrapin. This guy just tried to push me off again. It is this guy. What's up with you, man? Do we have some problems? Like, what's the dealio? Oh, look, they're inverse. Look, that guy's got green head. Like, he's got a green head, green leggies. This guy's got, like, cream leggies and a cream head, but he's got green spots. And that guy over there has cream spots on his shell, but he has, you know, the green leggies. That's cool. They're inverse. I just thought that was very important for me to point out. Another saddle. Wow. Right? An assassin turtle. Is this like, I don't know, like the alternate universe like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Is that what this is? You got the Assassin Turtle universe? Goodness gracious. Try to push me off a ledge. It's not very nice. Not at all. Do you guys see the like eyes down there? Hang on. Look at the eyes. Oh, it's a river morph. Do you see it? You just see like their little glowing eyes. It's really, just like look over and there's these two shiny dots. It's like in real life when you see a cat out of nowhere, you just see these shining eyes and you're like, hey buddy. Air, what is this that I'm hearing? You can just come visit in the kitchen. Like, I'll show you. Nothing's really made. But like, you don't need to send an assassin turtle. Can you imagine if that was actually a method that people use, like sending assassin turtles? Where is that conversation even gonna go? I don't even know. I'm just thinking, it's like, assassin turtles are just such a funny concept. But then I think, like, I feel like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles have done that. But I haven't seen the show, really. You know, I haven't seen the shows or, like, much. So I don't know. Have they done that? Have they? I have so many look at how many saddles. So many saddles. And so much fish, too. We almost have a full stack of cod. That's unbelievable. Counting previous fish catches, we have caught a full stack of cod. And I'm almost I'm level 17. What a way to get XP, you know? We also have way too many pufferfish. Like, look at this. What can I even use pufferfish for? Pufferfish broth? You can make oh. My fault. Let me see. What is this? Dragon meal? Sea stew? Poseidon's breakfast. We'll look more at that in a second. I want to catch whatever's coming up. 54 an hour? Sheesh. Sheesh. Maybe I should look into becoming an assassin turtle. That's a lot. Hang on, I really want to see what benefits. Fury times, what is that, 10? Rush times 5 for 3 minutes? What do those do? And it's a full course meal. Oh my gosh. Food of the sea gods. That's crazy. When consumed, plus 100% ability power, plus 50% cooldown reduction. Aquamarine. What? I need to learn more about Aquamarine. Esca. What is this? A fin oxygelium can be placed. Spinefish? We have the pufferfish, and then you have the regular sea stew, and you have all these other basic items. And these are just dragon meals. These are just dragon meals. And then you have brewing. So you have the potion of water breathing. Okay, so you use them for water breathing. And then enchanting. Drigme charm. So this gets you a Drigme charm. This gets you a siren charm. Okay, maybe that's what those sirens are. And then scribe's table. Glyph of the aquatic. Okay. And then in cooking, you can use them in cabbage rolls. And then you can make the pufferfish broth. In squid ink pasta. And fish stew. You know, I feel like a lot of people are secretly just, like, I feel like there's a market for assassin turtles. You know? I feel like a lot of people are hiring. I feel like, okay, isn't that Is that like, do you think that's an actual turtle species? Because there are like, oh gosh, there's a species coming to my head. Like assassin bugs. Isn't that like, they're also called like kissing bugs, wheel bugs. That's what it is. I'm like, I swear there's a creature out there with this name. Wheel bugs, assassin bugs, kissing bugs. I'm pretty sure they're like this. That is all their names. They're also really weird. Really weird creatures. Really weird. Got another nautilus shell. We're getting quite a few of those. Getting quite a few of those. Yeah. They're also called wheel bugs. They're also called assassin bugs. That's what it was. That was what it was. I'm like, I'm sure there's a creature with that name out there. They're called kissing bugs because a lot of the times when they've bit people in the past, it's like overnight when the person's sleeping or not aware, they bite by like their mouths for some reason. And so they were called kissing bugs because of that, and that's just one of their names. You don't generally want to be bit by a wheel bug or assassin bug / kissing bug. You don't want to be bit by them. Some of them, I mean, for the most part, they have painful bites. I know that really it's like they're not venomous, but it's like they have a bacteria or something that can be very bad, very not good. And they're crazy looking. They're crazy looking, and they of course have a lot of mimics because they're like the dangerous ones. It's wild. Did you know there's moths out there that mimic wasps? They're like clear wing moths. Not all of them are clearing moths, as far as I know, but like one of them is a very good wasp mimic. Yeah, they're giant. They're big. You see them every now and again where I live, and of course there's a ton of different species. Some of them are not nearly as gigantic. Some of them are still very big. So they're definitely a little scary. A little scary for me. A little scary. But yeah, you know, that does make me think about bugs. I'm not a very big bug person, not gonna lie. Like, they're fascinating. I do like learning about them, but I don't like them near me most of the time. I can handle spiders for the most part. I want to be able to get to the point where I can safely handle spiders and not be scared of them at all, because truthfully, they're just so much less problematic than a lot of other bugs. Wasps and bees, to a certain extent, I still have a really hard time with. Like, I will run in the other direction. If I can see it and keep an eye on it and it flies away, usually I can handle myself well enough. I've had like a red bug, like a red wasp, like a red sweat bee, to be more specific, land on me before, and I didn't freak out. I just gently shook it off, which I was very surprised because internally I was screaming. But a lot of bugs, you know, are just... Yeah, no, if a wheel bug / assassin bug / kissing bug or whatever, if they landed on me anywhere or flew into my face, yeah, I would freak out. I would freak out. Like, even if a cicada did, because like I've had cicadas land on me before, because they're big and they'll just kind of like thwomp into you, so you get startled. But then once I realize it's a cicada, I don't care because they can't do anything. So it's like, oh, get off, go away, buddy. I mean, you're cool and all, but like I gotta go to work, gotta get in my car. I don't want you freaking out in my car. Off. Spiders, I just have to admit, it's just because they look creepy a lot of time. Even though they bug me less. You have a story time about spiders, huh? What's your story? What's your story? What's your story? I've had a spider land on me while I was driving once. That was crazy. I felt bad because my husband was on the phone, and I just let myself full on scream because I feel like if I didn't scream, I would have probably wrecked my car. What was that? Okay, that was a rock cod. Okay. I've also been bitten by a spider before. I think it was some sort of like orb weaver. It really was just like a mosquito bite. It was the most itchy bite I have ever had in my life. It was so itchy. But like those are my spider stories. Maybe that's why I'm not as bugged by them, because like most of the time, like I've been bitten by one and it wasn't that big of a bite deal, so maybe that's why. Oh no! Did a spider like fall on you or startle you? And was it like one of the scarier looking ones? Or maybe one of the more like venomous ones? Because that's like, oh, I don't blame you, man, for being scared. I would be too. Oh, we got another fishing rod! You know what? We'll look at it in a second. Well, actually, no, I'll look at it now. Look at this E2. Does this have like one more fish life in it? Look at this. It's almost gone. It's almost gone. That's really funny. That's really... oh, sorry. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the fact that we got a fishing rod with like one fishing life left, if that makes sense. I'm sorry. I know. Bugs are... I think part of the reason why it's so much easier to be scared of bugs is because they're so alien to a lot of the other creatures. I feel like they're just so alien, you know? And I think that's why it's so much easier to be afraid of them. Because they look so wonky. They tend to have the craziest adaptations. Like they're definitely very, very, very different from most mammals and even amphibians and stuff like that. They're just, ooh. The very, very big spiders, like a tarantula. Oh, I don't blame you, man. I probably would have massively freaked out as well, especially like if it wasn't a context like I went to a place to hold a tarantula and it just kind of like, or something like it, and it just, instead it was like it just showed up and kind of like poked my leg, like, hey, I would freak out. It's like, even if you're just trying to be a curious spider, I would freak out, okay? Like, don't crawl on me. You know, it's like, don't crawl on me. I'd like to improve my reaction to that kind of stuff, especially with spiders, because I prefer dealing with spiders to a lot of other insects, because for the most part, they mind their own business. They really do, for the most part. But like, ooh, unawares. Like, if I don't have time to mentally prep for that possibility, Nope. Like, stay in your little buggy corner, and if you have to move, don't do it when I'm around. Don't do it when I'm around. Like, that's the agreement. We're gonna be able to tame so many, like, Minecraftian fish. We're gonna be able to tame so many. I also will be able to trade more with the oh gosh, the mermorphs, hopefully, as well. Oh, it was in a restaurant. That's even worse. It, like, if it's in your own house, then you at least have the ability to really, like, kind of let yourself have that freak out and then calm down and handle it properly. When you're in a restaurant or a public place, it is so much harder. Because, like, you don't want to be a nuisance to everybody, but also you're freaking out. You know? Like, you just, oh my gosh, it makes me so nervous at the job that I'm at now, because I was told, like, oh yeah, during the summer we really deal with wasps a lot. I'm like, you're telling me now. I mean, I guess it's better that you tell me now, but I want you guys to know I will run the other way. Okay? I will leave. I will run. Like, I'm sorry, but no. That's scary. And like, one of my coworkers was telling me a story of how she was trying to check out a customer, but she was being chased by like one of the red wasps, and it kept flying at her. And at least the customer seemed to get something out of it. She was laughing, or like they were laughing. They were just laughing, and she was just like, "I'm sorry, I'm being chased." But it's just like, I know that's gonna happen at some point to me. I hope not. I really hope not. But I don't like feeling like I'm in an enclosed space when there might be a wasp. No. Not for me. I need to figure out what I want to do for dinner. I'm starting to feel hungry. All I had... Oh no! Ah! I missed the stream! Not this stream, but like the fish stream. I missed it! We could have gotten something good. What was it? Okay, so at least coincidentally, there was somebody who was familiar with spiders who worked there. You know, that helps. That helps. Like, luckily for me, like when it comes to wasps and stuff, especially, my husband does not care. The man does not have a fear. He might shake him off or something, but maybe it's because he's been stung by hornets multiple times and other stuff. He just doesn't care. He knows what to expect. I've never been stung by a wasp or a bee or anything in my life like that. Just no. So it's like, at the very least, when I'm at home or when I'm with him, I don't have to worry because if there is something, he'll take care of it. But, like, the thing is, I know if I'm with, like... When you're not there, it's scary. It's scary. I can handle spiders and stuff on my own for the most part, just fine. Other bugs, again, to a certain extent, especially if they can't fly, but unfortunately, most bugs can fly. I can handle it, okay. But not the buzzies. Which is funny, because I feel like a lot of my image is bees. And I do like bees quite a bit. There are some that are really cute and fluffy looking, and they're just, adorable. And I can handle moths and butterflies just fine. Like, I've held plenty of moths and butterflies before. And spiders, I'm starting to get more to the point. Like, I know I just kind of ragged on them a little bit, but they're starting to get a little less scary for me. You know, like the other day there was a spider at my work. He was kind of like in the way of like receipts and everything. And it was a really small one. I almost just like, if he didn't look like super stressed by my presence, I almost would have picked him up and move him out. Like I almost moved him out of the way. Like, come on, buddy. I'm not here to like smush you. You're just kind of like, you need to move. But he looked really stressed out, so I didn't want to stress him anymore. I just kind of let him go and hide. Dude, I accidentally pet a roach once. Like, I reached down to grab something and I felt something on the floor, looked down, and there was a giant roach, and I was just like, ah! There are some roaches out there that people have as pets, so I'm sorry to everybody who has like spiders as pets that really like wasps and everything. I do admire people who are able to like really appreciate them and not scared of them and everything. I'm just not that person. Whoa, I did it again! I did it again! I missed the stream! That's depressing. Why'd I do that? It's depressing. Oh well. Oh, there's a terrapin. I need to wait for the sound. I did it too early. Ooh, 5 times? That's a lot of... Maybe they are out for you. That's a lot of times to almost eat a roach. That's... Maybe they are. Not to like freak you out, but that's a lot. Isn't it? That's a lot. Nope. 9, you know, there's like a 90% chance that I would have screamed every single time. Because that is quite a bit. Ooh, we leveled up again. We're level 20 now! Dude! What do roaches have against you? Why do they keep, like, flying at your face? That's insane. I'm sorry, man. They're waiting for the opportunity. They're waiting for the opportunity. Oh, there's a drown. Interesting. Oh, let's see. Last one flew into your cereal? Oh, you can't ruin a bowl of cereal. That's so rude. Yeah, I don't blame you. I would be scarred after that. Not the cereal, man. Not the cereal. That's so ridiculous. That's so crazy. Mm-mm. Oh. Oh, we got a name tag. Ooh. I'm okay with that. Look at that. Oh, my inventory is almost full. We're about to be able to do our first, like, empty into all the barrels. Aww. If only it had been, like, mediocre cereal, you know? Alright, we're gonna sleep through the night. Our inventory is almost full. We'll be able to sort into the barrels. Our first little sorting, and then we might take a little break and do some other stuff around the thing. Mainly I just want to see if we can, like, enchant the Luck of the Four or whatever. The Luck of the Four, the Luck of the Sea, if it can go higher and what that looks like. If it's Luck of the Sea 4 or something or whatever's. Might go chop some more trees just to get some more prep done. Sorry for all the creaking. I'm daring to lean on this table and it is very creaky. I like how it's like emphasizing the creaks just to be like, yeah, it's a very creaky table. Yeah, she's right. I'm very creaky. Ooh, another fish. Ba, ba, ba. Sorry, taking a moment to just breathe. Just breathe and enjoy the Minecraft fisheries. Pygmy spiny-tailed skink. This sounds familiar. We got an enchanted book. Oh, and our inventory's full. Fire aspect 2 and fire protection 3. Oh. Okay. Pygmy, spiny-tailed. Let's look. Pygmy, spiny. Yeah. Oh, I knew they were familiar. I do know these guys. They are indeed very chunky. Skinks are just a really cool, like, lizard species, lizard group. Look at them. They're very chunky, you're right. They're very, very chunky. They're so cute. Look at their eyes. Look at them. Looks so squishy. So cute. All right. Let's see. We've got 2 more bows. 2 more enchanted books. More nautilus shells. I'm going to put these in here too because they're kind of miscellaneous. I don't know about the driftwood. I guess I'll just put the driftwood there. All of the fish. So much fish. Look at all the fish. Maybe I'll put the fishing rods in here as well. And then I think I'm gonna do one specifically for saddles. I just want to see how many we get. Maybe we'll put armor in here. Maybe this can go in miscellaneous items as well. Or maybe we'll put them in like a valuables chest eventually. That's saddles. This can be for just... I don't know. I don't know. Look at everything we've gotten so far though. So we do actually have another reforming. We have 2 mending. Another reforming. Lots of look of the sea. So much fish. Look at this. So much fish. Some crazy enchants here. Okay, let's go ahead. And I want to run back real quick. And I just want to take a moment to look at the enchants that all of our goblin traders are selling. I want to see. Oh, and also might be a good idea. Oh, I get it. I was like, what was that? I accidentally tried to fish the apple. All right. Sup, Theodore? Hello, Puffles. Where are the eeples? Oh, and maybe I put the seeds in here. King, hello. Fortune, I'm breaking. Okay, so you don't have it. I could have sworn maybe it was another guy. Oh, hey, Luz, do you? Unbreaking, efficiency. Nope. Let's go see if our Cleo, do you? Oh, wow. You have like all of these. Sweeping edge 5, unbreaking. Wait, no. Sweeping edge 4, unbreaking 4. Okay, so no. Nope. None of our guys do. I swear I've seen it, but I guess not really. So we got to level 20. I'm kind of hesitant to use any of my levels just yet. Oh, excuse me, Liz. Because I want to see how much we get at the end of this. So, I don't know. Maybe we just go back to fishing? Maybe. Might chop down a tree. Get some supplies. Just a little bit. Just a little tree chopping. Could always use more, you know? Just have a little break from the fishing. Let me see. Do I have dirt? We shall switch out these chests with dirt. Boop. There we go. And we'll just do that for a second. And maybe we'll go back to fishing again. See what else we can get. Like, we got a lot, but honestly, I also at the same time thought we would get more because we have such a high luck of the sea. Oh, and I can also show you, where's the gate? I can also show you this tree. Look. Oh, whoops. I have it hanging over the path a little bit. A little bit of a silly shape. I might need just a few more leaves in some parts. But this is our tree. A little custom tree. I like it. I wanted it to be kind of orangey gold to match with this a little bit. Don't mind that. That is where villagers go as they try to they try to, oh my gosh, what's the word? Get a better trade. As we try to get a better trade. Abzu? I feel like I have it. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Oh, maybe I don't have it. I could have sworn that I did. It does look really pretty, though. It does look really pretty. I bet it has a lovely soundtrack. I hope it does. I gotta figure out what I want to do next. What I want to build. Maybe I'll build a fishing hut. Hey, maybe I need to set up something here as well. Something smaller. Maybe we have like a little house or something that kind of goes along the road. Just like a little house. Something small, you know? I could probably build like a really itty bitty little place, right? Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. We'll think about it. Let's go do a little bit more tree chopping, and then maybe we'll sit back down and do some more fishing before we end the stream and stuff, you know? Where is the... Oh, the gate's all the way over here. Right. Of course, you get all the saplings. I'm gonna leave this for now. Oh, I stripped it. Oh, ooh, that is blinding. Blinding. Also, I lied. We're gonna chop it down now. What is this, aspen? Yeah. I really like the leaves. Used it on that tree because they're just such a nice shiny gold. Did I like putting Wolf Quest as the element pack? Do you mean like, did I like playing Wolf Quest as the element pack? I'm gonna assume that's what you're meaning. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun playing with everybody. More fun for me, usually. But yes, would be my answer. I had fun playing in the element pack group. So yes, it was fun. Cool story. We all had a pretty good time. So yeah. What is that? Is there a wildebeest around here? I see you over there. Yeah. Who doesn't love a good amount of chaos? We were definitely chaotic. I will give you that. Oh, I should have kept my sleeping bag on me. Should have kept that. Oh, yes. All the saplings. Skip. Thank you. It's getting dark. Gotta go back to our fishing spot because I'm gonna have to sleep. It was definitely a wild series. I feel like a lot of times whenever I start a series with my friends who was crazy in the element pack, we all had our turns. I think it depends. I feel like in terms of like maybe actual chaos and craziness, probably me and Lynx were the ones who tended to be a little bit more wild card. Cause poor Jay and Tia often, I feel like they often had to rein us in because we were just a little bit nuts. But at the same time, they both had their own moments. You know? And they'd say stuff with just like a straight face. Just like, yeah, I'm gonna go take down this baby elk. And you're like, huh? Okay. I think I have some quotes from those, or like some shorts. They might have some clips as well and shorts that they uploaded. Unless, are you talking about the characters? And then it's like, which generation? You know, it just really depends. Because like everybody had a moment of crazy. Oh yes, William. Yes. The running gag of every fox being William. Which, oh, hello, buddy. Little wildebeest. Which, that was really fun. And that one, I believe, yeah, that was one that I started because I have an obsession with naming things. It's fun. It's fun. And then they all kind of ran with it and then ran with it. I was like, okay. And there's so much lore now with William the Fox from that series, which I don't know if you guys even know about half of it, to be honest, but there's a lot of lore. There's a lot of lore about Willie the Fox. Was it William? Was it? Hang on a second. Now I gotta check. I'm gonna have to do a bit of a history dive here. Because William feels right, but at the same time, I feel like it's a close name, but not quite. You know, like I want to check. Actually, you know, I'm gonna text Jay. Jay might know. She has a better memory for this than I do. Jay, where are you? Oh yeah, it was Wilbur. I was like, I knew William wasn't quite right. It was Wilbur. And you're all good, you're all good. It's Wilbur. And no worries, Sushi. Again, this is the kind of video, especially since I'm kind of just doing casual chores, I am babbling. I'll just be honest. This is the kind of thing you guys can just put on in the background and do whatever you gotta do for background noise. No worries. That's what this is today. I'm here to fish, chop down a tree or two, and we're just hanging out. We're just hanging out for a little while. I am glad that you enjoy the Elements pack, that it's something that you enjoy watching every day. That is very flattering. I'm glad that you guys enjoy it. But Wilbur, yes. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, William the Fox? William. Not quite. It was Wilbur. Wilbur. Man's got a lot of lore. It didn't... I feel like at some point there was also a Wilma. Right, there was Wilbur and then a Wilma, like his mate. Am I crazy about that? Am I misremembering? Is this something that was... I swear there was at some point, right? Because I know, like, gosh, I'm trying to remember all the characters. Because we had, like, multiple generations, and then we also had the challenge pack alongside them, and it's been a minute, and so I'm really trying. But yeah, no, Wilbur, I feel like Wilbur kind of turned into some sort of, like, chaos. Like, deity or entity, you know, just some sort of, like, just like, oh, don't make Wilbur mad. Don't make Wilbur mad, you know? And I know there were some characters that like to have beef with Wilbur. And there were some that were just like, but Wilbur is our buddy. I feel like Jay and I especially were very much like, but Wilbur is our buddy. And Tia was generally just like, we don't need to chase the foxes. And Lynx liked to be like, ha 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 ha, fox, fox, chase the fox. I feel like that was generally what it was. Because I, you know, have the habit of naming things, and then I get way too attached to the things that I name. That's what naming stuff does to you, though, because you're just like, oh, but now they're my buddy. You know? Now they're my buddy. I gave him a name. You can't not name a buddy. I don't know if that makes sense. You can't not name a buddy. You can very much not name a buddy, especially if they already have a name when you meet them. So, like, that's not entirely true. Huh. I don't know. It does feel good to gather some materials, though. Because I don't know when I'm going to build, but I know I'm going to appreciate getting all this, and then we could go plant things down. Dude, I feel a little congested, and it's driving me nuts. Like, I just want to breathe, you know? Is that so wrong? Breathing. All right. Ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba. Mm-hmm. I don't really know what I'm going to be using Aspen for. I know I always use a lot of cherry wood because I just love the red. Why are there so many aardvarks? There were not this many aardvarks. That's a baby aardvark. There are a lot of aardvarks suddenly. Arthur, what are you doing here? Is this your whole family? Tortoise. Alright, alright. Did I not chop everything in this? Oh, there's like a bit of wood in there that I missed. Okay, Sushi. Go do what you gotta do. Go do what you gotta do. Where is... Aha. Will this start falling apart now? Yeah, okay, there we go. I am gonna need more acacia for sure. I'm not gonna touch that tree. Nope. Banded palm civet. Oh yeah! I know what you're talking about. That's a type of cat if I remember right. Unless it's... I think so. Oh, it's not. Well, kind of. I was half right. Like I had a very similar... The image was in my head. Close enough. They are very cute though, but they are very long. Yeah, it's because their faces too. Everything's just like narrow and pointy. You know what I mean? What was that? What was that? Oh, it's you. I'm like hearing all these noises. Like, what's going on? Something just thudded. Okay. Up, up. Okay, I think that's everything. And this pickaxe broke. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna put up all of the... Did I scare that guy? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you, Mr. Wildebeest. But we are gonna plant more acacia because I do need to... I am gonna need more acacia. Definitely need more cherry. So we're gonna just plant those. We're gonna go put all of this stuff up. And then we're probably gonna go back to fishing. It was kind of nice to have a little break from it. Get a little bit of wood. And then we'll go back. We'll go back and fish for a minute. Get that all nice and done. Numb on some bread. Whoop, ran into a wall. Yeah. And then our fishing adventures will continue. Ow. Into a wall. That was not fun at all. That is not aspen wood. I'm just gonna stick that in there. Acacia. Go ahead and do this. Gonna eat some bread. Yeah, we're already done. Hey guys. Speaking of tortoise. Hello tortoise. Hello fungi. Or fungi, because it was like fungi, but fungus. What? I don't know. I'm kind of like just meandering until it's time to sleep. Actually, there is something I want to check, because I think I need the Nautilus shell for something. Nautilus. Is it this? Yeah, what does the Nautilus belt do again? Because I know it does something importante. And I was wanting... equipment. Nautilus belt. Oh, it absorbs all falling damage. That's why I wanted it. Okay, I was tired of falling damage. I was trying to figure that out. I'm like, what is that? But alas, I do not have enough. Somebody was just going crazy somewhere. What on earth? Come on. Yeah. Oh, bye, Air. Thank you for hanging out. It was nice talking to you, too. It was nice. Excuse me. Excuse me, Les. Excuse me, Cleo. Now we must go. And we must... Oh, I should have put the sticks up. That's okay. We'll just put this in here. And we'll put this in here as well. And actually, I don't know. I'll put this here. Just something so that... Oh, I'll need another something, though. But... Nope. Nope. You guys stay here. Stay here. Gonna go fish for a little bit longer. I wanna see what else we can get from our fishing spot. La la la. Doodle dum. Doodle dum. There we go. I'll sip some more water. I gotta think about what I want to make for dinner. I got pork thawing. Gosh, even thinking about it is making me hungry. I only had like a cookie today, which is not responsible. You should have proper breakfast, everybody. But I just really didn't feel like making anything. So I need to figure out what I want to do. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. That's basically what this stream is, just vibing. There'll be times where I'm like babbling like crazy, which is most of the time. And then right now I'm kind of just like humming, thinking, musing, and enjoying fishing. I'm glad that we did get some more wood though. Because I know I'm going to need it, and I never really resource gather like I should for this world. I really need to try to. So maybe these kinds of streams where I just really... just occasionally give me a break from like the one main task, you know? I'm curious to see if we can get anything else like really cool though. I would love to get more mending. We did get a couple more. I'm still kind of like sitting here hoping that we can get like a whole set. It would be really nice. I don't necessarily mind all the fish too. That's still good, you know? Especially because we can use it to tame cats. We can make some really interesting food. Maybe that's what we'll do. Like our next little fishing break, we'll make some like really cool fish meals. And then maybe on our next one, we can actually trade some mermorphs. Because I know they eat fish. Like you can trade them fish. So maybe we can do that as well. Man, we're getting a lot of cod. I need to find new recipes to test too. You know what I mean? I need to find some new recipes to cook and stuff. Oh my gosh. I want to make burgers. I want to make burgers, man. It's been a minute since I've made them. And they're so good. Just some homemade burgers. I don't grill them, admittedly. I know there might be people out there like, oh, you don't grill them. I don't know if this is at all controversial, but I bake the burgers. It's just easier for my kitchen setup. Oh, it's making me hungry. And I probably should stop talking about food, honestly, because I'm hungry. But I like talking about food. I don't know. There's so many plans too. I ought to go and look at our like building journal, see what's in there, because I know I really want to build a dock, like out here maybe along the edge or something. Maybe have some like really tall piers, you know, maybe have a pier. And then I want to have a fishing hut, and there's that little spot that maybe I could just put like a tiny little house in, you know, like a tiny house. But what would I want the house to look like? Is there any... It doesn't have to have a purpose beyond just being a house, I guess. Maybe I could put like... See if I can like fit a bunk bed kind of situation. Just a couple of beds or something in there. Because I want to start having a few more houses as well. Just more places for the villagers to go. I want to expand. And that'll make it feel more lived in too. Just something. Because the library's pretty much done. I just want to find some more really good trades. I think we have a silk touch. We have a reforming, and I think they had something else good. And I would love to get a mending trade, but at least with fishing, we'll be able to get some more mending stuff. Which is really nice. And we don't have to worry about this fishing rod like going kaput on us because it has mending on it. So, got that luck of the sea 3. Which apparently means a ton of saddles. Like, so many saddles. Like, there's a part of me that's just wondering if we're going to fill out that barrel, you know? I also want to see if we can put lure on this as well, so that we're not waiting as long in between fishing, so that the next stream we have will be even more efficient. I don't know. We'll have to see. It's kind of making me feel sleepy though. It's a very laid back activity in Minecraft, just a very low effort, low pressure kind of thing. I slept in late though. I slept in pretty late. It was like 10:30, and then I didn't really get out of bed till like 11:30. I need to go to bed at more reasonable times, honestly. Ooh, is that our river mermor friends? You guys have really glowy eyes. I always notice the river mermorphs by their eyes first. They're just so bright. Shining little pixels over there. Yeah, see, look. Look at their shiny eyes. They're just glowing. They're just glowing over there. Hey, buddy. Let's see, we have Daryl and Dan, the depth mermorphs. Maybe that's Randall over there. Got Randall. Have any of you guys ever met a Randall? I don't think I've ever met a Randall in my actual life. Maybe a Randy. Oh, no! Ah! I accidentally right-clicked. Whoops. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever met a Randall. Like, actually. There are definitely people out there named Randall, right? Do you ever sit there and you think of something that's like, there's gotta be this thing, this has to be real, and then you just kind of wonder if your brain just like made it up? Like, I know Randall's a real name, but I don't recall ever meeting anybody named Randall. I don't know. Honestly, when I think of it, I kind of think of, like Monsters, Inc. Because wasn't the purple lizard guy, his name was Randall, wasn't it? Pretty sure. Fun fact about me, when I was a kid, I used to be called Boo because I apparently looked like Boo from Monsters, Inc. Don't push me over the cliff, buddy. These terrapins, they have it out for me, man. I swear they do. Oh, look, it's Dan. Hey, Dan. Hey, buddy. How you doing? How are we today? Doing good? Good, that's good, that's good. Tell Randall and Daryl hi. But yeah, apparently I used to look like Boo when I was a kid. Which I'll take it. She's adorable. Ooh, ooh. Terrapin just leapt out of nowhere. Are you trying to take my fish? I'm not that attached to it. It's fine if you want some fish. Like, that's okay with me. I don't mind that. Alright, let's get back to fishing. That's a tough one, Sushi. That's a tough one. I've never been very good with that kind of stuff, honestly, when it comes to YouTube. Like, usually I'll make a post, or it'll just be in a random video. So honestly, I don't know if I could help you with that. It's definitely a toughie. It's like, how do you celebrate it, you know? Because it's an achievement for sure. But I've never been very good about highlighting that stuff on my channel. So I don't know. I mean, you could pick a game that you know is well liked. Or like if you do game, I don't know. That's probably what I do. Like do like a special game video. And just be like, This is the only context I can think of because I primarily, like, I'm gaming on this channel. So that's where I'm coming from. I very rarely do art videos, but it's pretty much just gaming. Probably pick a game that I know my viewers really like and do a series or a long video special playthrough specifically for that goal. You know? Like, whenever I get to, I don't know, maybe 4,000, I'll probably do like, I mean, as an example, Wolf Quest would probably be a good one for me to pick because I know a lot of viewers like Wolf Quest. Niche might also be a fun one, like picking a challenge to try and do in a short period of time. I don't know. But again, this is all like strictly within the boundary of like the kind of content that I make. So I don't know. If you make different kind of content, hopefully you can figure something out. That's just probably what I would do. Oh, I made a squeaky noise. Wait, no, that, well, yeah, that might qualify. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have no idea how to help with that then. I don't know. Yeah. I would have no idea. I'd be stuck too. I would also be stuck. Cause like that's a little hard to plan for, to do something special for, cause like especially since, you know, Gacha's random. You can't like purposely pick a, oh, there's another saddle. We got our first saddle, everybody. That'd be hard to plan for, honestly. I wish you luck. I have no idea. I wouldn't know what to do either. I've never done anything like that, so. Alas. Good luck. Hopefully you can find something that works. Oh man, actually, speaking of like specials that I kind of want to do, or things that could be fun, like the Wandering Village has had so many updates. Like I kind of started playing a bit of a solo file to kind of like get back into the swing of it, because it's been a long time since I played, and I feel like a lot of the systems I was familiar with has like they've changed. But I've been wanting to like do a series on it again. Maybe a stream series. I don't know, because I know they have like, at least they have Twitch integration. Maybe I ought to look into like moving into like Twitch a bit, just so I can take advantage of that kind of integration. I'm just not very familiar with it, so it's kind of something I've been toying with. But like, I really want to like make a series with all the stuff they've been adding. They've added new biomes. Your Onbu can be different colors now. I think they just have 2 different skins. One of them glows in the dark. I do remember that. You can also like, they have traders. Oh, that's not even enchanted. Oh, it is enchanted. Power. We have another reforming. Not the worst. Not the worst. At least that's something like, I'd rather put reforming on my armor than my tools for sure. But hopefully we can get more mending. But like, gosh, I think they're also almost done with the story mode based on what I've seen from the updates. They have traders, they have like new biome, they have poison plant farming, I think. Like there's so much stuff that they've added. They have like the whole difficulty scale to like, I forget what they call it, but there's so much, and it's such a good game. It's such a good game. So like, I was thinking about doing something with that again to kind of like celebrate that, because it's just cool, you know, just like doing a series, maybe a long play kind of series, maybe doing like a quote unquote movie where it's just like a really long video where I just play and I go crazy with it. You know what I mean? Because you know how you see people and they have like these long plays that are like 7 to like 10 hours or something, and it's something crazy? Maybe I could do something like that. That'd be insane though. That'd be so much work, especially because of how I edit. That'd be a lot. I don't know. I gotta think about it. Look at my shadow. Look at my little Minecraft shadow. We're just fishing. Look at that. Looking out over the water. And it's sunny in Minecraft. I don't think it's sunny outside right now. Pretty sure it's been gray just about all day outside. It's been a gray day. A gray day. Oh, yeah. No, that's fair. That's fair, man. Sometimes you gotta take a break from this stuff. I've taken plenty myself. Life comes first, you know? But welcome back. I'm really tempted to see if it is actually gray. Like, I'm tempted to text my husband and be like, yo, is it sunny outside or is it still gray? I'm gonna text him. I'm gonna ask. I want to know. Because I feel like it's just been gray. It does look like it might be brighter right now. Also, I want you guys to know that Jay didn't indeed confirm that, yes, the name was Wilbur. So, Air was right. It was Wilbur. Oh, we got another enchanted bow. What is this? Just Unbreaking 3. Unbreaking 3 is not bad. Okay, I'll take it. That's not bad. We're getting a lot of Unbreaking. Getting a lot. I would like more mending. But we've already kind of lucked out, I feel like, with the mending. Because I think I've gotten... technically 4, if you count when I wasn't fishing on camera. But 3 since we started fishing in this stream. So technically. Technically. More fish. More fish, question mark? I was gonna say, we've barely been in this year, so that's not terribly long, but then I just remembered it's month 4 already. How on earth did we get here? Oh, look, it's a guy. Oh, it's sleepy time. Oh, it's sleepy time. Oh! Frank! Hi! There's a wandering trader. Look! Look! The man's on an elephant and he still has his llamas. I'm not trying to fish. I'm sorry. Hang on. Please don't growl at me. Frank, buddy! Nightshade. Okay. Joshua sapling, cypress. Let me look at nightshades. Oh! Oh, that's pretty. Oh, come on. That's pretty. Wait a moment. Okay, we got a little stair. Wait, do I have emeralds on me? Girl, I didn't have to go anywhere. I am buying some nightshade saplings. This is where I've been getting most of my trees. Honestly. Nightshade's crazy. Nightshade sprouts, nightshade berries. Wow. But, yeah. Well, nice seeing you, Frank. Nice doing business. I'm gonna go back to fishing now. Alright, let me see. Oop. There we go. Last Friday's not bad. That's pretty good. You get back into the swing of it. Take your time. Like, how about me? When did I post one? I think it was like, what, Wednesday? Maybe Tuesday? I last posted a short. I think I got a video out Friday. Maybe yesterday. I don't know. yeah, that's about it. And now I'm streaming today. I've only just started diving back into shorts because I was doing them wrong for the longest time. I didn't realize that they had an editing thing on the phone. Such a goober, but I finally did, and now I'm like making them, they look right now. And they have different formats, so there are some videos where I have to use slightly different formats. It's like, such a goober. Finally figured it out. And now I'm able to do the correct, like, things. Oh, reforming. That's really hopeful. Power 4, though. That's not bad. That's pretty good. Like, what's our bow at? Okay, we have a pretty good one. We have a pretty good bow. Honestly. But still. We are at least getting more reforming, which, you know, for armor, especially if I'm not going on an adventure, is not a terrible thing. It'd be a lot better if we had mending, though, because it heals better. It heals from everything. All the things that give you XP, you know? Speaking of, we're level 23 now. Our level ups have definitely slowed down. But, like, it's happening. You know? Frank's just chilling over there. I'm excited to see what these nightshade trees look like, too. I want to start, like, having dedicated tree farming areas as well. Because right now I just kind of scatter them everywhere. But I guess as I build more, that's going to adjust and change and so on. But I do want some more dedicated tree areas. Like having little rows of tree types. Just like an area where just, you know, where they can grow, they can look a little more organized. Gotta start building some more custom trees. I'm not very good at it yet, though. It takes me a lot to figure it out. A lot of practice, a lot of maneuvering. Oh, got another lily pad. I'm appreciating getting lily pads, though, because they're really nice decoratively, and I feel like you can only mine so many of them. So it is nice to be getting them. Oh, we got an enchanted book. Spikes, too. Okay. Okay. I might actually look into adding that to our shields. Anything helps when you're fighting monsters. It is confirmed it's still gray outside. Still very gray. I wonder if it's actually raining or anything, or if it's just cloudy. I mean, it rained for like 2 days straight, so I don't know. I mean, we are in April. You know, April showers, all that jazz. Man, I'm gonna be taking a nice, long, super hot shower after this. Like, actually, so I've got a dry scalp, right? And one of my friends, like, the issues we deal with our hair is very similar, although her hair is a little bit different than mine. It's a lot thicker. Like, it's very, like, sleek and, like, silky. So she still deals with a lot of the stuff, like, stuff not staying in her hair and so on, things falling out easily, because my hair is kind of, like, silky and stuff, but it's very thin, so nothing really stays very easily. I've gotten better at figuring out how to keep things stay, but normally not. And so, you know, I deal with dryness on my scalp, and it's not dandruff. Dandruff shampoos have never helped me. They're a little bit different, and I'm excited because you know, I asked her, I knew she had like a shampoo that kind of helped with stuff like that. And I was asking her like, hey, what do you use? She told me, thankfully, it's like really affordable. It's like, I don't know, Derma something. I forget exactly what it is, but it's affordable. And I'm really excited to try it because I feel like I've been really dealing with dryness lately. Maybe it's the weather changing or something, but I want to, I'm excited. Also, I'm sorry if your brain is breaking, Sushi. I hope that it even, sorry, I know, it's a lot trying to figure out videos. It really is. Trying to think what to do. But, sorry, little sidetrack aside. Back to the main sidetrack that I just was on. The directions for it are very simple. Like, it looks very, very easy to use, which for me means it's convenient, which means I am more likely to keep up with it. The only thing is just figuring out where I want to fit it in my routine. So I'm really excited to give it a go, and hopefully after like a few weeks of using it, it's like, I don't know how quickly you see progress. Normally with that kind of stuff, it takes like a month to a couple months to start noticing any change. But I'm excited. I'm hoping that it really does, because there's a couple of problem areas really that I want to focus on. And I'm hoping that it helps with like the scaliness that you can get with psoriasis and stuff. So I'm excited for that. Especially just excited because it shouldn't really be much of an addition or effort increase for my current routine. So that'll be nice. I'm also just excited to enjoy some hot water. There are a lot of terrapins around here. I'm just waiting for another one to try and push me off. Oh, hey, Randall. Oh, hey, who's your buddy? Rhonda? Hey, Randall. Hey, Rhonda. Sup? Is there another river mormorph? There was like those two, and then there's like one over here somewhere. Look at that. I'll hold off on fishing again because it's about to be time for us to sleep. Inventory's doing decent. Look at how menacing that is. The sword coming up. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. Oh! When you said you have sun, do you mean like that it's sunny over by you and not that I just processed that. Sorry. I just processed what you probably meant by that. Hey, Randall. That makes sense. I'm glad you have sun. Very gray here. It's a very, very great day. I'm excited. I'm gonna watch a movie tonight. You know, I need to get so much better about how I relax. Because if you don't relax properly, I'm realizing this, you know. Like being... You don't recover properly. I want to watch more movies, man, because I really enjoy watching movies. I need to get better about watching TV shows. I enjoy watching TV shows, but they stress me out more for some reason. But they're also really fun. I need to watch more of them. And I'm excited too, because like, I think my husband should be watching with me tonight. I think and we will write down our little reviews for new movies that we watch, like what we think of them. And it's really fun. There are some really bad movies out there, especially like really bad, like action-y horror movies. And you're just kind of sitting here, like we were trying to watch one. Oh my gosh, I think it's called like The Lair. And it was so bad. It was so bad. Like, you know, at first we were kind of interested. It was like, you know, definitely felt a little off. You could tell it was a lower budget movie and everything, but that doesn't always mean the movie's bad, by the way. Budget doesn't always mean the movie's bad. There's another movie that we watched I think it was like After Midnight or something like that. That might not be the right name, but it was, you could tell it was a bit lower budget, but it was really, really good. The characters were fascinating, and it really threw you for a loop, and the ending was great. Really good movie. So it's not always the budget, but like, I don't know, you could kind of tell that nobody cared. And it was very wooden, and the monsters were somewhat interesting, but also like not the plot armor. Oh my gosh, the unnecessary plot armor that these characters had. Like, it didn't make sense with how the monsters were written. Like, obviously the main characters and stuff are gonna have some plot armor. That's just how it is. You know, just a little bit. But usually at least like the suspension of disbelief in that world makes sense enough for that to happen with the creatures, right? Like if you watch Alien, I mean, Ripley, yeah, she kind of had a bit of plot armor, but ultimately, she was also just really good at surviving. You know, she was a match for these creatures for the most part, right? So like it was still more believable because like there were plenty of times where it was a really close, narrow escape, and it wasn't like, to a certain extent, even if she did have quote-unquote plot armor, it was done really, really well, right? So you don't always think about it. And, you know, there might be people out there who disagree with me about her having plot armor. Fine if you do. Maybe I'm wrong. But she's just the first example that I could think of where it's like, this creature is really, really terrifying, and main characters normally need a little bit of plot armor in order to be alive at the end. This movie had plot armor in the sense of like these characters, right? These monsters are seen literally like knocking other people's heads off, but for some reason they randomly decide that instead of insta-killing this character, they're gonna toy with them for a bit. Out of nowhere, right? They're just gonna toy with them. For some reason with the main character, they never went for the insta-kill, which I think there was something else. But like there was another character that, oh come on, it was still bobbing down. You did the thing. We missed it. Missed it, I guess. It was just, it was very, very obvious and poorly done. And, like, yeah. But that's part of the fun of watching these random movies and these random names. Because sometimes you find hidden gems. Sometimes you find movies that are just really, really good, and you're like, oh my gosh, this was really nice. I would totally rewatch and recommend. And sometimes you find movies that are bad, but they're fun bad, so you watch them every now and again because they're maybe easy to watch, and it's fun to kind of like poke fun at how bad they are, right? Then you have movies that are just boring bad, where they don't really have anything going for them. I feel like, you know, movies that are just literally so bad that they are not worth finishing, those are painful. Those are painful. There was one called like Agnes, like a horror movie, which kind of sucked because like the girl who played, and again, these are horror movies, so if you're younger and I'm mentioning these, before you go and watch them, check with your parents. Okay, these are definitely like mature movies, scary things, you know. I'm just a very big like horror person. I'm not like I like the genre personally, so those are what I'm referencing. Coraline's a good movie. Good movie. Good story. Goodness gracious, what was I thinking? Yeah, Agnes, that one kind of sucked because like the main actress, if you guys have ever heard of we got a fishing rod. Unbreaking 3. Okay, just Unbreaking 3. I was excited. But like, if you guys have ever seen Castle, it's like another one of those like cop drama show kind of things, like mystery shows. One of the main characters is like, you have, Detective Beckett, and then you have Castle, and then you have Castle's daughter, and the actress who plays his daughter is one of the main characters in Agnes, and it sucked because I really liked her, and I was like, oh come on, because the movie was just so bad. And I don't think it was her fault. I feel like she did fine, but it's just like, oh, I hope you find a better movie to be in. It was just really, really, really bad, and we managed to watch it till the end. Like, we've gotten better at just Like we tried. We tried a little harder with that one. We've gotten a little bit less willing to sit through terrible movies since that one, because that one was probably one of the worst movies that I have ever watched in my entire life. It was really bad, insanely boring and convoluted, and not even, I don't know. I'm being very harsh on it. But maybe you guys would like it. Maybe somebody out there would like it more than me. Maybe you're getting something from the story that I didn't get. Who knows? But not a great movie. So that was another one. Hang on. I need to find the one, like, oh gosh. I'm trying to think. We watched a 39 Step movie, but it was an older one, like the 40s or something. Maybe older than that. Like it was, I'm gonna have to ask. Is it Alfred Hitchcock? Is he the one who made all the really, like, famous older movies? That one was surprisingly, I guess not surprisingly to people who are familiar with his films. I'm pretty sure that's the name. I'm so sorry if I'm confusing it. For some reason, that's the name coming to mind. But we watched that. It was really good. The characters were great. The wit was funny. I never would have initially clicked on it had it not been for my husband, like, being like, ooh, when he saw it. It was a very good movie. Like, insanely. The characters were so funny. The wit was great. Man, I definitely want to watch more movies. And I have, like, I'm a big fan of rewatching movies too, but it is nice to occasionally watch a new one. And I love, like, doing our little reviews and stuff, because it's like, you know, it helps you remember what movies are, like, worth rewatching to you and so on. And that way, like, it's easier for me to give people recommendations. Level 25. Started level 2 at the start of the stream. We're level 25, and all we've done is fishing. We did trade a little bit, actually. We traded, and that might have given us some XP as well. I'll put that out there. But primarily, we've been fishing. But yeah. I don't know. I really want to watch that more. I need to watch more of, like, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Like, I am almost done with Jotaro's arc. Almost done with that arc. Like, I'm decently far into it. I know there's quite a few more after him. But I need to watch more of that. It's just sometimes it's, like, a lot. And there are also times where I'll watch it and then I'm sitting there and I watch, like, 5 episodes in a row. So it just really depends. But I need to watch it more. I've been wanting to start Gintama over again. But I want to watch it with, like, my sister, but we're both adults with jobs and she's got a kid. So finding the time is hard. But, like, we initially started watching that together, and we got decently far in. I think we got, like, 80 to 100 episodes. Oh, come on. You did the bobber thing. Okay, that's fine, I guess. But we got pretty far in. The same with Bleach, actually. Like, we got, like, 80 episodes in. We both agreed that we didn't want to finish Fairy Tail. I don't know if she was as into Bleach as I was. Which... fair. It's another one of those anime that just run on and on forever. Oh, whoops. Inuyasha, we did watch all of Inuyasha. Not the recent one. Like the kind of, like, follow-up story where they all have kids and stuff, because we didn't really like what they did with Sesshomaru. But we did watch all of the, like, original, which was nice. I really need to get with her on that and be like, hey, there's that. My friend A and I were watching Yu Yu Hakusho. Me, Aang, and Spear were also all watching, like, I forget which Pokemon series it was. It was one that she was really into, and it's really freaking cute. It's so cute. And I want to watch more of that. I gotta get back into watching my shows, man. You know what? Yeah, you're right, Cammy. I really need to get back into that. I'm gonna have to send them all messages and be like, hey, we need to watch this stuff. You know? We need to plan times to watch this stuff. You're a really pretty Terrapin. They're so varied. I love how varied these guys all are. Like, just look at them. That's so pretty. I wonder how many variations there are. Do you think... Okay, so obviously there are quite a few different types of Terrapin in our world, right? We're seeing tons of variations. What if we set up like a big turtle cave one day? A proper place for fungi and stuff. I don't know if terrapins really are turtles. I gotta look it up. I think they're turtles. Cammy, if you want cuddles, I'm just fishing. You can come up if you wanna. But maybe we set up like just a big turtle area and we start collecting every different type we see and giving them their like own little turtle beach, you know? Maybe we set it up a little further away from us, because that's a lot of different terrapin. But just like, wouldn't that be cool? I feel like that would be a cool build. Hey, Cammy. There she is. She is back. Back again. Man, I need to finish Benny and the Ink Machine too, with Lynx. Again, we're all busy adults with our own jobs and everything, so it's hard to situate. But I'm so, like, we're so close to beating that. I think we just have the one more chapter. Hey, Cammy. I don't know. Man, I do love talking about movies and books and stuff. I need to do that more. And oddly, like, I've been saying, like, I want to trim my YouTube subscriptions again. Like, really trim it. And then I've also been thinking I might take a little break from watching YouTube stuff, which on one hand, you know, it's like just a little break, a little refresh, but also letting stuff build up, you know, and kind of like start appreciating TV shows again. I have a weird thing with TV shows. I want to get over it because it is rewarding to finish them. And it's like, if I really don't like where a show is going, or I think it's kind of bad, I don't have to finish it, you know? But I really do like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It's crazy. It's great. It's so great. And the character designs are awesome. Like, oh my gosh, speaking of like crazy character designs, have any of you guys ever watched Trigun? Warning, not necessarily the best anime for younger viewers. Mostly not because of like its extensive, like, I don't know, like gore or any like really quote unquote inappropriate things. It's just really heavy. Like it masquerades initially as a comedy and lighthearted anime. It is not. But the designs, and I'm talking about the original anime, not the manga either, although I do want to read that. I'm not talking about the reboot, although I've heard that it's okay. But like the original, oh my gosh. Vash's coat, I want it. I want it. It's amazing. It's so, the designs are so great. They're so great. They're so great. Like, I just absolutely adore it. And then Wolfwood, oh man, what an awesome just character and character design. And then you have, what is it, Millie? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry if I get some of the names wrong. Like, I'm not always the best about remembering names and stuff, even if I remember the shows. Like, I want to try to get better about it. Your short showed up 2 times? That's good, right? That's good. Have your friends seen it? I know, I've gotten messages, like, one of my family members was like, dude, I just saw your short. I'm like, oh, really? It's wild. But it's cool when it happens. But, oh, that kind of looks like a waystone. That, like, cave entrance, that looks like a waystone. Man, I don't know. Some shows just have beautiful art. Oh my gosh. There's, oh, I'm trying to think. There's a really beautiful anime that I absolutely adore. Again, maybe not the best for younger viewers. I'm sorry. I do a lot of the stuff I watch, not always the best for younger viewers. If there's an anime that you might be interested in that is better for younger viewers, like Polar Bear Cafe, super adorable, very family friendly. It is unbelievably precious. I have watched it like 3-4 times. It is a comfort show. It's so precious, and it is so cute. It is so worth the watch. I know I've used a lot of so's in that sentence, but I highly recommend it. It's very cute. Was that a... I think that might have been a COD. Also, we got another name tag. Love it. We're getting some good stuff. Yeah, I do quite enjoy anime. I do. And I do want to try to watch some more real shows. Real shows. No. Sorry. Live action shows. Correction. Live action. Anime, very much real content, real stories. Very good. I mean, like, real good story. They're real shows. But, yeah. Oh, gosh. What was the one? Oh, we got another name tag. Awesome. But yeah, Mononoke. Mononoke. Not Ghibli's Mononoke, which, honestly, it is beautiful anime. I didn't like it. I don't like Princess Mononoke. I don't. Sorry to anybody who really does, but I'm talking about the show Mononoke. I've heard that I don't know. I don't know if season 2 has come out yet. Like if the follow-up season, is that a not? I think that's a COD. It looks so weird. It looks like a random chicken wing that we're pulling out. I think those are COD though. But Mononoke is beautiful. Gosh, the art is so stunning and it's just so good. It's so good. It's about like a medicine seller who is helping to put angry spirits to rest and to peace. So like excuse me, a little bit gassy. My bad, sorry. But you have like these spirits, these mysteries, and it's just, he helps put them to rest. You get to figure out what happened and everything. It's really, really good. But again, it's another show that's not afraid to deal with like some more like dark subject matter. So if you're younger, or maybe that stuff is a little much for you, maybe don't watch it. But the art is stunning. So I still would say like main character is worth looking at pictures of, still stunning. I don't know if season 2 has come out yet. I'm a little nervous because I think they slightly changed the design because like it's been a long time really since the original one out. So it's been a minute. Another saddle. Another saddle, Cammy. Another saddle. Yeah. Let's see. This really does make me want to go watch some TV shows. I need to. I don't know why I've got such a block with it. I think sometimes I just don't have the quote-unquote energy for it. But it's always more fulfilling, and I have shows that I can watch when I don't have the energy for like really paying attention. So I think that's something I need to work on because I want to watch more shows and I want to be able to just let myself enjoy it and not worry about it. And it's okay if they're like intense and or sad moments in a TV show. It's okay because I know where I can go to like recover from TV show sadness. You know what I mean? Like for example, I can go and give Cammy pats. She is getting scritches right now because she sat herself in front of my keyboard. Why are you scritching? I probably need to put some flea stuff on you, ma'am, which you would not like. You will not like that one bit. Not one bit. Oh. Oh, she did a stretch. She did a stretch. I don't see anything. Nah. Now we're waiting to sleep. You guys might be able to hear her purring. I'm not sure how loud it is on your end. Oh, she just quieted down a bit. She's like, why would you call me out? Why would you call me out like that? Gosh, what was that show? I swear it was like After Midnight or something. But I think that's another show, like a more well-known one. I don't know. Ooh, exciting things happening. Let me see. I gotta go look now, because it was a really good movie. It was after midnight. Okay, I was right. Maybe I should have trusted my gut a little better. Oh my gosh. Do you guys want to hear some of these movies and the reviews that my husband and I wrote? So there's, let's see, these ones are on Hulu. No One Will Save You. Good, enjoyable, rewatchable. Decently good movie. Maybe not the most astounding out there, but it was definitely enjoyable. Accursed. I can't even remember the plot to that one. But apparently it was worth one watch. Agnes, all we wrote was, why was this made? After Midnight, again, surprisingly good, rewatchable, but the sound mixing, yes. The sound mixing on that one was a bit rough. Okay. Sorry, I don't know why I'm randomly talking louder. Cammy's like blocking, ooh, I'm sorry, my view, and for some reason my brain is associating that with like I just got a bowl. Having to talk louder. So my bad if I was just yelling for a second. Aliens 3 was pretty good. I am not going to say the second part because that's a spoiler. Among the Shadows, we didn't finish that one. It was disappointing. Beast of Burden. Daniel Radcliffe plays in that one, by the way. That one was pretty good. The characters were pretty good. Then there's the Amazon Prime. There's more after this, by the way. Just little recommendations. Aliens, let's see. It was good. Probably rewatchable. Not better than the first one. I stand by that. Bram Stoker's Dracula. Ooh. The story was good in most parts, but do not let anybody under 18 watch that. No. Nuh-uh. My husband and I were very much startled watching that one. Yeah, I don't think they needed to add as much of that kind of stuff as they did, personally. I think it kind of messed with the other good aspects of the movie a bit much. So I would say if you were under 18, do not watch that movie. Just don't. Just don't. Parents out there, don't watch this with your kids. Okay? Keep an eye out on that one. I'm just putting that out there. Just don't do it. Cammy, you're so cute. She's just sitting here. Oh, she's so tiny. I was thinking of getting a kitten so she'd have another kitty cat companion, but she's not really the best with other animals. So like a kitten or maybe a young puppy would be best to like potentially introduce, but like since Austin and I both work, you know, we're not always home, so I kind of want to give her another buddy. But I don't want her to recluse either. Let's see. Ghost Train. This one, oh, whoops. This one is that was a Japanese horror movie. It was pretty good. It was very creepy and unnerving. Very creepy. Very unnerving. There was some stuff that felt a little fever dreamish in it, but like ultimately, decently scary. Arcadian. Ooh, I love this movie. The monsters are insane. Like, they're so cool and they're so, like, unique, too. It was just really refreshing. Every time I thought they were something, they were like, nope, there's this. And they just kept, like... It was wild. And it was, like, they were legitimately creepy monsters, but they're so cool. Like, I would love to see them in a video game. They were so cool. I'm sitting here like, turn Arcadian into a video game. Because they're just, again, so cool. Great characters. Nicolas Cage plays in this one. He plays in a lot of like horror movies, by the way, that I've noticed. That's crazy. Alien Romulus. Let's see. Not terrible. It was honestly, that one was just very mediocre. Very mediocre. It had some cool action scenes. It had some cool aspects, but it was just very, very... It just followed the same pattern all the other Alien movies did. Power 4, Unbreaking 3. Another decent bow. I like how this just turned into movie reviews would be... I mean, again, you guys are able to like what you like. If you like what you like, if you like one of the things that I didn't like, no worries. So, don't worry. You know, I'm fully aware that there are some movies or shows that I don't like for really stupid reasons. So, you know. But Alien Romulus, it really, the last monster, very creepy design. But ultimately, it was just a very typical pattern. Not very special. Train to Busan. Fantastic. That is a fantastic movie. It is absolutely stunning. It is beautiful. It is also terrifying, but the characters, oh my gosh, the characters are amazing. It is such a great story. I highly recommend it. And again, keep in mind, all these movies I've listed so far are horror movies, so if you are younger, maybe not the best for you. But if you're into horror movies, here, you know, these are some to check out. I'm sure a lot of people know about Train to Busan. It's like highly rated for a reason. It is very good. Oh, I forgot to put down a review for like the prequel Sail Station. Good. Animated, not live action. Quick charge, power 4. Okay, that's pretty cool. It's not nearly as good though. Like it's good, but it's not as good as Train to Busan. And we haven't watched the sequel to Train to Busan yet. So I guess stay tuned on that. And the layer. I talked about this already. I'll read a review though, just so that you guys can understand. My husband literally said, "Abandon all hope, ye who enter here," for watching this movie. Movie was so bad, we couldn't finish it. It was jam-packed with terrible one-liners, wooden acting, weird action sequences, and ridiculous plot armor that made no sense. Do not watch, so not worth it. If you guys want to prove us wrong and see if you like it, you can always watch it yourself and tell me what you think. Another Unbreaking 3. Okay. Sorry for like the flood of movie reviews, but I'm also not that sorry because I do love talking about this stuff and I want recommendations, you know? Like I want to know what you guys think. Seal. Okay, there we go. It's just fun to talk about, you know? Just like, I like talking about movies. I like talking about TV shows and books and stuff. In this kind of setting where, again, this is very much a stream that is put on in the background when you're bored. It's literally just fishing in Minecraft and me babbling about whatever I want to talk about. Like this is, you know, this is the kind of like, oh wow, we're almost close to filling up my inventory. This is the kind of like stuff that you'll probably hear me talking about. And there will probably be more of these. Like there might be days where I'm just like strip mining or days where I'm just gathering wood or more days where I'm just fishing. You know? Oh, got leather. And we're just here talking. Let's see, seals. Nope. Station. I need to add my review for that one. Nope. Prequel. We're getting a lot of stuff though. The animated. There we go. Oh, okay, whoops. Just adding my review. Another saddle! How many saddles are we gonna be getting here? That's crazy. There we go. Had to edit. That review added in. Let me see. Ooh. Come on. Okay, sleep. Sleep. But yeah, I'm trying to think of all the stuff that I really want to watch. Like, we have like a section on Hulu where whatever horror movies we're interested in, we'll set there. When we watch movies, we try to alternate who picks. I really want to, I don't know. I think the reason why I like horror movies is I like the stories behind the monsters. You know, I'm just very curious about like, I like the monsters. You know, maybe it's because I grew up, on Godzilla. Like, my grandma, when I was younger, I don't know why. I don't even necessarily think she was that into these films, truthfully. But for some reason, there were 2 VHS tape, like, series things that she collected. Godzilla movies and Land Before Time movies. And I just, like, it is entirely her fault that I'm, like, so into like Godzilla and monsters, and I wouldn't necessarily say her fault that I'm into horror. It's just very interesting to me. It's very interesting, but definitely her fault that I like monsters so much and that I'm into Godzilla. Like, I finally put up a Godzilla poster today. It looks so cool, and it's so big. It's so delightfully big. Like, my husband came inside, he's like, oh, I need to get you a frame for that. I'm like, I would love a frame for this poster. Are you kidding me? It's awesome. But, like, speaking of Godzilla, I need to go through all the movies, because my husband, really thoughtful gift, got, like, a collection of, like, DVDs of the first, like, 10 or 15 Godzilla movies? And I really need to go through them. We've watched, like, 3 of them. I need to watch more, but oh my gosh, I really want, you know, they're doing all these monsters, all these new ones, which on one hand, I do really like the Godzilla design in, I guess, like the new, I'll specify like the American Godzillas, although, oh gosh, why can't I remember the name of the other, like there was another like Japanese Godzilla that came out recently, and I can't quite remember. It's like 01 or something like that, or I can't quite remember it, but it was fantastic. It was the first time, in my honest opinion, that I actually cared about the human story in a Godzilla movie, which, again, as much as I love Godzilla, I know there are probably other movies out there where you might care more about the human thing, but it was the first time. Oh, one more spot. It was the first time I ever actually cared about one. And that might sound bad, but it's just like they did so well. But anyway, in terms of like lore and how the kaiju and stuff interact, I do like what they set up in the, I guess I'll say like Western, the American like Godzilla movies. The human stories are decent in some of them. But I'm sitting here, it's like, can somebody bring back Biollante? Can somebody, technically the biggest kaiju in the just in the Godzilla universe, can somebody bring back Biollante? She's a giant Godzilla rose. She's awesome. I want to see more Biollante. Like, she and Godzilla ended up in a stalemate because of how deadly she was. And she was just so cool, man. Like, she's so cool and terrifying. You know, she's a giant, like, again, basically a giant rose lizard kind of thing. You might have to look at pictures, but she's terrifying, definitely. But I love her. I love her. She's so cool. And then, there's so many, like... Also, I'm looking at those pillagers way over there. They better stay over there. I might have to go take care of them, actually. If they stay over there, I might not have to. Who knows? But anyway. I'm going on, like, this big old rant. But I would love to see more of these other monsters. Like, we watched the recent one, or one of the more recent, like, ones with, Godzilla and King Kong. What is with these? Stop. That's the 3rd time one of these terrapins tried to push me off. Stop it. But like we watched one of the recent ones. It was like with Godzilla and King Kong, but King Kong was in the underworld. And I will say the parts with King Kong and him finding these like warning, spoilers. Spoilers. If you care about spoilers for this is your chance to click away. This is your chance to click away or skip past or something. Warning. There is some spoilers for this movie. But anyway. Back to what I was saying. The parts with King Kong where there was like literally no real talking, but it just showed him and like the body language and the way that he was like kind of like he finds these other giant apes like himself. He finds them. He's like, oh, what is this? And he starts like understanding and kind of showing up. It's like this uprising kind of story. It's like really, really, really good. But the enemy they picked in the trailer and stuff they showed, I'm like, that's so boring. Like, I thought they were going to do like King Caesar, right? Which is another, I mean, like, not like Julius Caesar, but like King Caesar. It's like, he's like a giant, weird dog hyena bat looking kaiju. If I got the name wrong, sorry. But I swear I thought that's what it was. And I was so excited because I feel like in these movies, we're not getting enough of the OGs, you know? Like, I'd like to see more of them around. You know what I mean? Like, you did see some interesting kaiju, and I feel like you're starting to see more hints of it. And I'm hoping that they add more, like, Mothras and stuff. But, man, that movie was such a... Like, they had something good with what they were doing with King Kong. And then they added that really stupid, speaking of dumb human plots, the really stupid human plot with the girl. And I'm like, you could have done her thing so much better, but I feel like you just negated all of the actual impact she had and just... Ooh, so annoying. It was so annoying. I just wish that there had been a whole movie about King Kong, like, leading an uprising against this tyrannical ape leader. Because that whole part was so much more fascinating to me. Also, that's not to say that people can't make more interesting kaiju. I mean, look at Pacific Rim. The, like, monsters in there, really, really cool. I'm just saying, I'd like to see some more original guys and see what the reimagining might be. Like with Iris. I don't know anybody out there who remembers Iris. She was an interesting kaiju. I forgot who Gamera? I think Gamera was a giant turtle. Speaking of turtle. I remember watching a movie where it was like Gamera versus Iris. It's pretty cool. But like, Iris is a creepy kaiju. She could be a good pick. You know? Just saying. And then there's also all the different types of like Mothras. And then there's Batra as well. Did you know that there was a Mothra, like in the lore, there is a Mothra out there that actually, like, defeated King Ghidorah? Did you know that? Wild, right? I forget what kind, it was like War Mothra or something? War Mothra? There's like an actual, there are so many different Mothras. It's nuts. Like, I had the theme song, like, they're like, her like anthem for the longest time, just randomly quote, like, stuck in my brain, you know? Sorry, I'm like reliving my childhood right now. Don't mind me just talking about all these Godzilla movies that I watched when I was a kid because my grandma collected all the VHS tapes. Just like, for some reason that stuck. I never really liked Land Before Time, so that one didn't stick. I just find it funny because I feel like maybe they're not really that contrasting because like there's kaiju and then you have dinosaurs and they look similar vibes. It's just dinos were real. You know? So I guess that's the difference. Can you imagine? Have there been skeletons found of basically like what would look and or vibe like for real life Godzillas? That's kind of... Oh, hey. Were you going to try to push me off the cliff again, mister? Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm on to you. Not you, Cammy. You didn't do anything. Hi. You want more cuddles? Oh, did I fill up my inventory yet? I still haven't. Okay. Meow. I'm sorry. Are you mad that I'm up here? But I gave you lots of pets. I gave you lots of pets. And I know Austin's always very good about keeping up with your food if I'm not able to. What? I think she's mad that I've been up here. Just streaming. I'm sorry. Not sorry. I don't know. I have been streaming for a while. I haven't streamed since 2 o'clock. And it's now 5. Let's see. That's 2, 3, 4. That's 3 hours. Is that 3 hours? Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. That's 3 hours. That's fine. Oh, come on. Oh, we need to go to bed. Come on. I need one more fish. Ooh. Got another fish. Hey, Cammy, welcome back. Cammy, you're making so much noise, Bubba Boo. So much noise. Actually, just a second, you guys. I do have to use the bathroom, so I'm going to take a little break real quick. Just a little break. I'll be right back. Hello, it is me. I am returned. Gotta adjust my chair a little bit. Sorry, just bonked everything around. Probably fish for a little bit longer. I'll probably end the stream soon because we've been going for a while. I'm kind of just wanting to fill my inventory a second time because look at this. So many saddles. Why do we have so many saddles? I'm not gonna have to worry about saddles ever again though. I wish you could deconstruct them for leather. That would be really nice. Another resource for leather. But yeah, oh man. Oh, that was weird. What a day. What a day. We filled up our inventory. All right, let's go ahead, do a little empty. We'll sort again. Reforming, power 4, power 3, power 3. Mending. So we have like 1 mending, reforming. Unbreaking, power 3, 2 mending. Another reforming. Oh, I could have sworn we had another mending. Reforming and breaking, mending. Mending. Huh! We have a lot of reformings. We don't have all the mending. And then we have quick charge, spikes. Look at all the fish. That's a lot. Oh, I didn't even put all of it in there. Here, let's do this. That'll make it a little easier on us. Random. 3 name tags. We're getting a decent amount of driftwood. I'm not mad about that. I'm actually quite interested. And we have random. Look at this. What is this? More monster drops. I'm gonna put the leather in there. And then where's our almost a full barrel of just saddles. Like what? And I cleared this out. So this is everything we've gotten for basically fishing for 3 hours. That's pretty good. Look at all the enchanted bows. So I didn't get all the mending that I wanted. I didn't get all the mending I wanted. I did at least get a couple more, and I got more reforming. So for now, I think I'm going to use the reforming. Oh, we're also level 28. We started at level 2. We're level 28. So that's 26 levels from pretty much just fishing. Crazy. Anyway. Anyway. I think I'm going to use the reforming on the rest of my armor as I'm just kind of like hanging out my base, doing some casual things, and maybe starting to like work on that shed idea. What else do I have? Do I have any? I have a lot of this. A lot of random stuff. Oh, I forgot I did have some stuff in my inventory. I got some melon juice. Peanut butter choco bars. You know? I'm doing good, really, truly. But yeah, we did at least get some mending, which is good for more of our tools. And I should be able to make like a silk touch tool now and get like higher efficiency and everything. So I can start really, like I'm getting there. Like I'm starting to get better armor, better tools. Like if I look at the enchants on this, I think we're decent. I think I can get better protection now on most of these because of the, actually, I don't think any of these had protection, but you know, progress. Before we go, we do need to, oh, I'm gonna pick this up. I'm gonna leave all that there because I think we are gonna go ahead and wrap up because I've been here for 3 hours and I do have some other stuff I need to do today. And I probably should go get something to eat and like shower and stuff. So, you know, gotta do that. I do want to write down some of our building ideas. Maybe I'll do that after we end the stream. But we need to write down what we did in this stream. So journal, building ideas. We'll take both of them out. Journal. Now before we start, it is day 373. And today is the 6th of April. It's day 373. Okay. Day 373 for 25. Maybe I should just move to the next page, but yeah, because I can't type anything. Maybe we'll just move this to the next page. Or just, I guess I won't do a space, but like, start here maybe. Nah, it's okay. We'll just go to the next page. Okay, so fished all day, every day, for many, many days. Minecraftian days. Got some mending and reforming. Will never be lacking in fish ever again, all the cats will become my bestest of friends. They have no choice now. It was a good day. Really, that's all we did. We literally just fished. We just fished. All right, so there's our journal. We can go put that back. Building ideas. Let's see. We have been making some good progress. Library. Oh, I think I might mark the library off. I think I'm gonna mark the library off. I think we did that. I did one custom tree. I haven't done multiple, but I've done one. Small shed, a house for the villagers. Oh yeah, I need to separate the rooms from the kitchen in the house. I need to do a little bit more in the house. Fishing dock slash pier? Pier? That's pear. Pier? I feel like I'm spelling that wrong. Sorry if I am. Fisherman's hut. Let me see. Little villager. Here, actually, let's edit this one up here. Little house beside library. And I want to make an armory in village for our armorers, for our village armorers. That doesn't feel like a word, but I want to do that because I think it would be very, very nice. I think it would be nice. And we also had the idea of massive turtle house for all the types of terrapins, which was also fun. Oh, and a restaurant in the village. A lot of ideas for us to work through and sort. Yeah, okay, these aren't as bad off, so I'll add reforming to these and then I can run around in them. But, dear Luz, that's gonna be it for this video, everybody, for this stream. I hope you had fun. I hope that me babbling about anything and everything in this entire video has been entertaining and enjoyable. And I had a lot of fun. It was nice. I've been kind of stressed and anxious lately. I'm feeling it a little bit now, but that's mostly because I'm hungry and I'm about to go get some food. But I needed a stream. I needed this. Personally, I needed this. Because I've been overwhelmed. I've been stressed. It's been a really hard year, and I'm very glad to have been able to take a breath and dive back into our Minecraft world in a very nice, lighthearted way and just fish. And I feel like just by doing that, we're already like miles ahead because now we've got some more mending, we've got more reforming. Reforming's not the best, but at least I can heal my whole armor. I have mending for more of my I can make better tools and I don't have to worry about them breaking on me. And I have more ideas and I'm more inspired to come back to this world. I feel good. It was really nice to also just really talk about a bunch of different movies and stuff and some childhood. But, you know, I had a lot of fun. I will probably be doing this again in the future, and maybe I can get an even better fishing rod for the future and we can do some more stuff. But yeah, oops. Cleo just... Sorry, Cleo. Was I in the way? I guess I was in the way. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this stream, and yeah. I gotta be bopping out of here, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.